Hello everyone, I'm the Saint of Soul, and welcome to my very first playthrough of Stellaris Biogenesis. In this video, I will be stealing the genes of alien creatures and building flesh behemoths larger than the stars themselves until we are the apex predators of the entire galaxy. However, until we do all that, we will be on equal footing with the rest of the galaxy, and any good predator knows that you ambush your prey only when you know that you're stronger than them. So, until that glorious day when we can take on all the galaxy all at once, we will be playing as the second most predatory thing that I can possibly think of, a pharmaceutical corporation. Valerian Genomics. You see, this beast of a medical system was set up by predators for predators. The Valerians, they used to be a hunting people that could absorb the beneficial traits of their prey over generations. However, as society became more advanced and species started being hunted to extinction, Valerians lost touch with this primal part of their nature, and this empire is their way to get it back. This is their answer. So let's dive into the mechanics of this empire. It is, of course, a megacorp with the civics, Astrogenesis technologies, and Pharma state. First, we'll go into Pharma state. Obviously, this is a pharmaceutical corporation. We are attempting to implant the genes of the prey that we find in our worlds into our species, not over generations, but immediately with medical science. And of course, there is a whole bunch to do with the Pharma state, so let's just go ahead and read the effects. Capital building, plus 100 medical workers, amenities from medical workers, trade for medical workers, can build the corporate clinic. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And then leader lifespan plus 10 years, that's pretty good. And then trade per 100 medical workers, also pretty good. Whole bunch of stuff. And then there's a pharmaceutical executive. Hopefully no Luigi's come and get him. He will increase our pop growth speed and our habitability, which is absolutely amazing. And then Astrogenesis technologies. This is where we're going to start and make our own new pre-sapient species, not only so that we can steal their traits, but also so we can hunt them, and also so we can eventually uplift them and they can be indentured servants in our empire. It's all very, very nice. And of course, we are creating new life, but we're a pharmaceutical corporation. Obviously, we don't have that new life's best interest at heart. We have our best interest at heart, of course, when it comes to our profit margins and advancing our genomic technology. Next, let's take a look at our new origin that we have here. It'll explain a lot about our species, what we're trying to do, and why we're trying to do it. And our backstory. So this species has always hunted the most unique creatures, driven by an instinct they didn't fully understand. Possessing a rare ability to integrate the genetics of their prey, it evolved into the apex predator of its world, absorbing every genetic advantage available. Now, their hunger leads them to the stars. So yes, we will start out with the malleable genes thing, which basically allows us to new auto-modded traits, which there's a whole bunch of them. Malleable claws, malleable insulators, malleable cortex. There's just a whole bunch of them, and they're very, very good. We also have the situation adaptive evolution, which will give us free traits just in general over the course of the game, and we can speed it up by purging species, keeping livestock, colonizing new planets, a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, in theory, it'll just give us an unlimited amount of traits throughout the game as long as we have access to them through, species. And we will be getting new species, of course, by our Astrogenesis technology. We'll just be spawning in new pre-sapients to do our testing on, which is wonderful. And then finally, for our Valerian people here, I've added the budding trait just because I like the budding trait. It's very good. Monthly organic pop growth, very good. We'll have the malleable genes trait, of course, that comes from our origin. And for our ethics over here, we have authoritarian, materialist. I mean, those two things are just par for the course. For Pharma state, of course, you're materialist. Of course, you are authoritarian. And then finally, we are militarist because, well, we're the apex predators and we have violence in our blood, and we definitely intend on using violence, especially later on in the game. Now let's go over our settings real quick. Let's go to our general settings. We are playing on Admiral. We are a medium 600 star starburst galaxy with 12 AI empires, and then for our advanced settings, we're having a 5x crisis, but everything else is about default. I can scroll through here and you can pause to see any individual setting that you intend to see. But anyway, one final thing, if you find yourself enjoying the video at any point, feel free to leave a like on it. It's free, it helps me out, and I appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this game. And here we are, Valerian Genomics on a new update, on a new DLC, new playthrough. I am very excited. I'm very excited to dig into all of the new stuff. Speaking of new stuff, let's go ahead and take a look at the planet. I am very interested in how planets and pops work now. Looks like we have our medical center, plus 200 medical worker jobs, and then we get 10 trade value out of it. Yes, as you can see here, the resources have kind of stayed the same, but the amount of pops on a planet has skyrocketed. And then districts are definitely looking like they work differently. Building slots go inside of the district, and then the city has like 2 sub-districts inside of the city districts. Very interesting stuff, which we will dive more into later. Let's just take a look at the other tabs real quick, though. We have Lycian slaves. Okay, we start out with pre-sapients because of our civic, I suppose. Their jobs are repurposing. What are they repurposing? And why are they slaves? I don't really know. But, sure. We'll move on to the economy here. We have 200 elites, 400 workers, 800 farmers, and then we have 1.1k civilians. Yes, this is new. They provide amenities, but they take food and consumer goods, but they also produce 0.1 trade value. Okay, interesting. 1.1k pops are producing 16 trade value. Yes, that is quite interesting. And apparently we have... Okay, no, apparently we don't have unemployment. There are no unemployed worker pops on this planet. Although they have a, you know, the unemployed symbol with the 300 here. But I'm not seeing anyone unemployed. Don't really know how this system works fully yet. But speaking of new systems, we have another one right here. Empire Focus, which is interesting. Establish a branch office, investigate an anomaly, hire a scientist, get a permanent research option, survey a system. And it looks like we're going towards the exploration focus. Okay, well, and then if we investigate an anomaly, we add 10 progress towards the exploration focus. All right, we'll get back to that as well. And then another new thing, if you can even stand it, is our new ships. Very cool looking here. We have a juvenile weaver and 2 juvenile maulers, which I love the ship design. And I love the ship design of this new and wonderfully improved construction ship. Let's just take a look at this guy. Yes, he's just a guy with a hard shell and some big arms to construct our stuff. How could you not love him? He is so cute. He is so cute. All right, let's take a look at our surroundings here. We have a gateway, and we have an 18-size tropical world and a 12-size tropical world. Well, that's where our science ship is going. Where exactly in the galaxy are we? Okay, it looks like we are in the absolute corner of the galaxy, which is good defensively, but we need trading partners, so that might not be too good. People might not be keen to trade with us if we're too far away. And then I'm very curious on what's going on in this little area of the galaxy here. Is this even like a wing? I have no idea, but we're going to send our military in there and find out. We're going to send our science ship over there to find out, and then we're going to mine some minerals. Yes, back to normal gameplay. Oh, I say back to normal gameplay, but apparently my mining station costs food now to make. Very interesting. What do our mining stations look like since they cost food? Oh, they're aliens. They're just creatures that mine. Okay, even me trying to mine a resource is new. I'm trying to get a palate cleanser of all this new stuff and try some old stuff, but even that doesn't work. Contact report, enigmatic spacefarers. We've encountered life capable of spaceflight. This is a momentous discovery and accelerated many philosophical and ethical debates. Okay, that's good. New life offers valuable scientific insights. Yes, it does. We even create new life to get those valuable scientific insights for our wonderful medical industry. Habitable world survey. Of course, we will also do that as well. A commendable initiative. So we found first contact here. I guess they'll be in this system. Oh, we have found an empire capital. There we go. Let's do some spying here. We have a plantoid species. We can tell from the buildings. And we have materialist, authoritarian, spiritualist, militarist. Okay, these pops do not agree politically. I don't know what their primary political things are, but we can take a look at their traits too. Budding, weak, phototropic, fleeting, natural sociologist. Okay. Good pops, very similar to ours. We're also budding and we're also weak, so we could really get along, or we could not get along. Speaking of not getting along, let's take a look at this system here. I don't think we really want it. All right, these guys are going to have the option to expand in this little wing of the galaxy, and I think that's about it because we block them off right here. So they're either going to be our friends or we're going to take them over pretty quick. Trading partners or friends, that'll be up to them. But first and foremost, we need to actually investigate this. Read light. You go investigate this. Read light and tell us what's up. Ability retained. Okay, I think we have our first little step on our situation we have from our origin. Adaptive evolution. Yes. Okay, our species grows more complex. After scouring the stars for new genetic material, we are ready to adopt a new aspect. Thanks to the hard work of our scientists, we have a choice. Whatever decision we make will affect the future of the Valerian generation, or of the Valerian for generations to come. Our species needs to grow faster. Our leaders need every advantage. The energy efficiency of the plantoids could be useful, or embrace the chaos. Let our instincts guide us. We are complex enough. Well, we are not complex enough. So I think I'll go with growth speed. Growth speed can never go wrong. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And rapid breeders. Okay, there we go. Random trait added. I don't think it was too random, but yeah, trait added. Rapid breeders. That just makes us grow faster, and I don't think that is anything that could possibly be bad here. Let's take a look at our home world. Current population change per month plus 48. Plus 301 plus 51. Plus, whoa. These numbers are like pulsating for some reason. I have no idea why. But anyway, I think we're going to have our long-term plan be that we stay in this little sector here. Maybe including this system. Maybe including these systems. Actually, if we include these systems, that'll be very nice. And I think these guys are hostile. Yes, these guys are hostile with us. So we will probably have to go to war with these guys. And then all of our systems will be behind one little choke point here with a 18 size world at that choke point, which could be a fortress world. I think that would be very good. We don't need to expand too much. We are a megacorp. We want to stay tiny. We don't want to have too many planets, and we already have a good amount of planets here. Like we have a 12 size world, this 18 size world that we are currently colonizing, this 24 size world that we are going to colonize, this 18 size world here, and maybe this world, and maybe this world as well. So yeah, that is plenty of worlds for a megacorp, and I think long term we are going to stay right here in these little in this little cluster. Ooh, and we have our first Genesis project complete. After identifying a potential pre-sapient candidate, our Genesis arc began the process of genetic uplifting and establishing the needed space for a genetic preserve. The colony of Genesis, oh, that kind of works, is ready to observe and guide this nascent species development. Time to get to work. Okay, we got influence, we got unity, and we got epigenic triggers. I'm not sure we even want to uplift these guys. I'm not 100% sure what that would even do for us, but here is what a new planet looks like. Let's take a look at the economy here. We have conserved fauna, pre-sapients, colonist workers. Apparently we have 200 unemployed workers, even though like we have colonist jobs available. Worker unemployment. There are no unemployed workers on this planet. A very confusing system. And we have all of our building slots available to us already? Okay, apparently when you start out with a new planet, you have all of your building slots available to you immediately. Let's go ahead and build a medical center here. And yeah. Oh, here we go. First contact with the plants next to us. The Chi aliens are the galactic Calorcatan Octoran block. Okay, on screen. Octoran block. Evangelizing zealots. Authoritarian militarist spiritualist. Okay, interesting. Warlord Azuli Ka Evoli sends her regards from the ruling council of the Galactic Colican, whatever. We're just calling them the GCB. Yes, okay. Cooperation will surely benefit us all. Maybe we can actually be friends anyway? Even though you were hostile to it? No, they don't like us. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and close our border so you can't get out of your little sector there. Warlord Azuli will have to worry about it later. And the Cybrex. Okay, well, we're not doing... we're not doing machines this playthrough, but I guess we'll take the Cybrex, sure. Yeah, we'll see how our relationship goes, but it's not looking good. Soon, all communications from your vessels will be blocked. None of you are free of sin. I mean, if you consider breathing new life into the galaxy, studying that life, and then integrating their genetics into our genetics, sin, then we are big sinners. Okay, now that I said all that out loud, it does kind of sound like sin. Maharan Karin, floral fascination. Several plants native to Genesis, where we recently established a colony, exude copious amounts of pollen with an astounding chemical complexity. A special research project has been prepared to further study this flora. Yes, we will do that. Olfactory arousal. A long-term exposure to the pollen naturally occurring on Genesis's atmosphere acts on the colonist's pheromone receptors with a mild aphrodisiac effect. Accomplished by a barely perceptible high, the plant that produces the most pollen strain is a flower common to all of the planet, swirled away in some obscure taxonomic nook by scientists on Genesis, but known by the local Valerian dialect as Moncarin. Okay. Remarkable, or we cannot allow mind-altering particles in the atmosphere. No, I think we can. That is quite remarkable. On closer examination, the plants native to Genesis turn out to be rather dull. Some excrete pollen that have a mild stimulating effect, and they are likely to have a propensity for rapid genetic change, hardly impressive enough to impressive enough to warrant adapting as a strategic resource or luxury resource. Okay, well, alright. I guess it's just a plant for them to get high. I guess that's not too important. And oh yes, there is an asteroid here. Let's go ahead and send our military fleet in to take care of that. Ability retained. Our species grows more complex. After scouring the stars for new genetic material, we are ready to adopt a new aspect. Thanks to the hard work of our scientists, we have a choice. Whatever decision we make will affect the future of Valerians for generations to come. Our species must grow faster. Can we be made more productive? The efficiency of our plantoids could be useful. Or embrace the chaos. Our species needs to grow faster. Okay, well, we already picked that, so what happens if we pick it again? Do we get the rapid breeders trait? Gained the existential interpolarity. Oh, okay, so there we go. We got a trait where if we're at war, we grow faster. That's interesting enough. All right, well, we'll take that. Let's go ahead and beat up this asteroid to death with our wonderful creatures. Okay, they're not destroying it as quickly as I would hope. And yes, those are the Tyanki. Yes, shoot them with your lasers, please. 608 minerals. Man, inflation have even hit the minerals from the asteroid event. I remember when it used to give you 1,000 minerals. Man, that's tough. Whoa, okay, I did not realize that the flower was that intense. Marinkarin disaster averted. Quick and decisive action allowed us to identify the risks associated with the rapid changes in the pollen native to Genesis and take the necessary steps. The necessary steps were a complete planetary evacuation and a planet-wide tactical pesticide bombing run targeting the Mercarin flower and its ilk. Wow. Okay. It told me, the game told me to go back and further study it, and I'm glad I did. I did not realize it was this serious. The plants were rapidly mutating, and their unique pollen would, had they not been destroyed, soon have begun delivering a potent neurotoxin to the olfactory organs of all sapient life on Genesis. The scientists on the Colonization Council theorized that this is part of a natural cycle on Genesis, and that the pollen's adverse effects on us in the form of a crumbling local administration, the rise of the flower temple cult. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that went on this colony, but it wasn't too important. This definitely was, though. And the eventual pollen toxicity were chance side effects rather than the product of the plant's sinister self-defense mechanism. Regardless, any and all traces of the flower have been wiped off from the planet's surface, and our colonists are safe and free of the pollen's influence. Yes, the only people who can rapidly mutate and kill people are us. So could you please tell us your secrets on how to do that? That would be great for our medical industry. Specimen obtained the last Marin Karin. Okay, all's well that ends well. Sure. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this wonderful thing. I've never seen this thing before. It makes our pop growth speed plus 8%. Wow. Wow, do I not trust that. The flower that almost killed us is giving us plus 8% growth speed. I mean, we will pursue this endeavor. We'll do the minus 1,000 energy credits. I'm curious on why this still costs energy credits. instead of like trade value, considering trade value is now like the resource where you can buy things. Anyway, yes, I will spend 1,000 energy credits to get galactic archivism. We do want to get artifacts eventually. They're really good for megacorp empires. The world is bleeding. Well, this is definitely a new event. I have not seen this ever. The surface of Biosphere is exhibiting an unprecedented reaction to our construction efforts. An unidentified vicious substance is beginning to ooze out of the foundations of key installations. Why do all the planets we colonize hate us and want to kill us? Okay, the ooze is some kind of crimson liquid, gelatinous in appearance, but extremely adhesive to the touch. Our scientists are eager to study this discharge further. Currently, it is not a mere inconvenience, but currently it is a mere inconvenience, but it would prove prudent to ensure the safety of our colonists. Fascinating. Major hemorrhaging. Biosphere reports troubling developments regarding the strange crimson ooze. The substance is becoming unmanageable, emerging at a greater rate throughout the afflicted areas. The ooze is not without its benefits. As it coagulates, its adhesive properties become more pronounced, effectively forming a natural cement that can be used to supplement our construction efforts. Worryingly, though, the substance proves nearly impossible to remove from any colonist who comes into contact with it. Attempting to treat and study those afflicted would allow us to gather more information, but would slow the construction progress. I mean, I do want to keep building, to be honest, but, yeah, we'll treat and study the afflicted. We would be a bad medical corporation if we didn't do that. We are literally a farm estate. Imagine if we didn't treat those people. Supply ship? What's supply ship? Ability retained. There we go. Our species grows more complex. After scouring the stars for new genetic material, we are ready to adopt a new aspect. Our leaders need every advantage. Reduce the upkeep required to sustain our people. The energy efficiency of the plantoids could be useful. Embrace the chaos. Reduce the upkeep required to sustain our people. We have the wasteful trait, so if that gives us like the conservationalist trait, will that get rid of... Okay, so we have the conservationalist trait. Great. Do we still have the wasteful trait? I gotta see this. Okay, we do. So we have conservationists and wasteful. That is quite interesting. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Apparently we have 4 different variants of our main species. Huh. I guess not everybody gets the traits. Interesting. Anyway, parasite. After intense study and treatment of the afflicted workers on Biosphere, our scientists have isolated the root cause of the problem. Yes, what exactly is that? What is this ooze coming out of our foundations? What initially presented as a viscous gelatinous substance is in fact a collection of parasitic microorganisms, of course it is, that form a symbiotic relationship with the planet. The parasites decompose organic matter beneath the crust of the biosphere and recycle it into new material. The disturbance caused by biosphere's development disrupted the natural life cycle, causing them to react to foreign substances being introduced into their ecosystem. Given more time, our science team is confident we can find a way to work in harmony with these life forms, integrating their unique biology into Biosphere's production pipelines. Fascinating. Continue. Yes, that would be very nice if we could actually help production with that. And our civilian industry is completed here, which is pretty cool. You know, we're going to go ahead and immediately build this thing, I think. Actually, that might be a little rash. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and actually build a mining district, considering we are very low on minerals and we need those minerals to build more stuff. Productive relationship. Through extensive research, our scientists have engineered a variant species of the parasitic microorganism on Biosphere. This mutation is designed to recognize our own materials as harmless and additions to their natural ecology, enabling us to resume construction with no further issue. Oh, I love bioscience. After introducing them to our planet's biosphere, our engineered parasites have successfully integrated with it. Furthermore, by repurposing the microorganism's original decomposition effects, we have managed to harness the substance's adhesive properties to boost our planet's processes. And what can they teach us? Yes, that is a very good point. What can they teach us? Bleeding planet modifier removed. Parasitic production modifier added. Resources from jobs plus 15%. Whoa. Whoa, that's pretty awesome. Engineering research plus 804. Man, resources from jobs plus 15%. Man, that is crazy good on Biosphere. Wow. Yeah, we'll take that.
Completed.
Ability retained. Ability to retain once again. Okay, we have another thing. Our species needs to grow faster. What would it even give us if our species needs to grow faster? Didn't we just get both of the things that make it grow faster? Can we be more productive? The energy efficiency of our plantoids could be useful. Or sorry, of the plantoids could be useful. Or embrace the chaos. Let our instincts guide us. No, we're not doing chaos. We're doing guided evolution. So I think the energy efficiency of plantoids could be useful. I think that will really be useful for us because we have a lot of energy upkeep, and I assume it's going to give us the radiotrophic trait. So half of our upkeep is, instead of food, it's energy, and I think, yeah, I think that could definitely be useful for us. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, phototrophic. Sorry, phototrophic. And now our species has, where's phototrophic? Yep, 50% of our food upkeep or minerals is replaced with energy upkeep. Let's go ahead and unpause and see what that has exactly done for us. So we're going from 75 and 11 to 40 and 48. Yes, that is so much better. Yeah, energy, we had plenty more energy than we did food, and we're not really spending energy on anything. I'm not sure the devs have even really figured that out. What exactly am I supposed to spend energy on besides removing blockers? You know, what exactly am I supposed to do with energy? Everything is either trade value or food, or I don't know. I mean, we could remove these blockers, sure, why not? But doesn't really do too much for us. We have yet another ability retained, and honestly, I don't really think we need any leader traits. I don't think we need to adapt to shifting climates. We're all on tropical worlds. Energy efficiency of plantoids can be useful. We don't want radiotrophic. We wanted phototrophic. So yeah, let's just embrace the chaos and let's see what exactly we get. Oh, did we get strong? That's a good one, right? Valerians have gained the perk of strong. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. We didn't get very strong, but we just got strong, which cancels out our weak, right? Yeah, so there we go. We've canceled out our weak, we've canceled out our wasteful, unruly. We're still unruly and repugnant, but we're not building any entertainer jobs, so that's completely fine. And oh, has embraced a totalitarian faction, becoming more authoritarian. Oh, our neighbors are oh, speaking of neighbors, we're also neighbors with the United Nations of Earth. Greeting from the UN. We are a democratic nation committed to upholding the individual freedoms of our citizens regardless of their species. Our elected leader, President Wyatt Graham, hopes for a long and fruitful relationship. Okay. Our warriors salute you, humans. Would you like to become trading partners? Ah, you would. You just need a little bit of an embassy and a little bit more. Oh, you wouldn't actually. All right, we'll grease the wheels of democracy there and try and figure something out. You can investigate this and these guys. Oh, inferior. There we go. So we can actually declare war against these guys and probably will win, which is good, or at least we could take a few systems. We're not going to do that as of right now because we don't have the resources to even build up their planets. We're still trying to work on our own planets here, but yeah, that is definitely something we will do in the future, and I'm glad our armies seem to be enough for now. Well, we've colonized some new planets, Muscle and Neuron, and we have revolting pests on Muscle. Man, all of our colonies are just getting some kind of biological event, usually negative, but yeah, we'll check this out, see what happens. Our colonists on Muscle have encountered a species of fauna native to the planet with a rather unique method of gathering its food. Though initially shy, these creatures have since become accustomed to our presence, and with their friendly nature are even proving popular among the more immature Valerian. While posing as no direct danger, they have evolved a defense mechanism that happens to also serve as their primary method of food acquisition. Lacking the digestive enzymes needed to break down solid food on their own, they emit a powerful and repulsive gas that induces projectile vomiting when inhaled by other organisms with a functional gut. Wow, that is gross. These ejective substances are then consumed as their main source of nutrients, The overall situation has a risk of being or spreading infectious diseases, and local leaders have been urging colonists to steer clear of these strange things. What a unique xenobiology, or shoot them on sight. Okay, we're not going to shoot them on sight. That is a unique xenobiology, and we'll see what we can learn from that, as we are, you know, we're biologists. We are genomics experts at heart, geneticists, all that wonderful stuff that says we mess around with DNA and hopefully good things happen. Disgusting developments. Ridding muscle of its revolting pests had proven difficult. Younger members of the colony continue to play with the animals despite official warnings. As a result of this, our nucleus proteins, nucleus proteins, either way, have become their preferred source of food. Our colony has become a much easier target than the rest of the planetary fauna, who know to avoid their foul gases. These creatures have adapted further to our presence and have been witnessed employing ambush tactics against any lone colonist wandering around after a meal. Unbelievably, there are some benefits to this situation. Our scientists have discovered that the emetic fumes emitted by these creatures contain valuable exotic gases particles, which cause them, or which could be harvested by domesticating the beasts and keeping them around in quarantined facilities. The majority of the colony, however, have proposed that we simply eradicate them. Wrangle them up. Enough is enough. Shoot them on sight. No, wrangle them up. We want to test on these creatures as much as possible. Also, we want to launch this agenda. What other agenda can we do? Open markets. What does open markets even do? Time to launch. 101 months. It's not saying it does anything. That's concerning. I would like it to do something. Chart the unknown, infinite opportunity. I guess I'll do infinite opportunities because, yeah, the market thing, it literally says nothing. Oh, who's planning to declare war on us? These guys? I thought they were inferior. Oh, they're equivalent. Okay, time to invest more into our military. I seem to have been slacking a little bit. A breath of fresh air. The creatures on muscle are no longer causing mass regurgitations. With the development of a synthetic nutrient paste catered to their xenobiology, we have regulated their dietary cycles and put an end to their opportunistic ambushes on our colonists. We have relocated them to a carefully designed wildlife reserve where they can, where the public can enjoy the animals in a safe environment. Specialist handlers have been trained to extract their exotic gas without further harm. Wonderful. Ensure that we don't evolve that smell. Yes, let's make sure that we don't gather too much from those guys. Let's see. We get adaptive evolution, situation advance. Okay, toxoid DNA will be added to our next evolution. Oh. And then gaseous fauna modifier. All pops produce 0.5 exotic gases. Happiness plus 20%. Oh. Oh, interesting. Wait. Wait, us? We produce that? Or just that little species? Yeah, we don't produce that. Ghost ship, we found a ghost ship. Okay, cool. Where was that muscle? Okay. We're producing 3 exotic gases. Gaseous fauna. Oh, okay, it's a planet modifier. Gotcha. Oh my, they're really gonna do it. 12k, or sorry, not 12k, 1200 and 1100. Well, I think we are beating them pretty handedly here with our military, so yeah, including our station. We can adapt to more shifting. Can we be made more productive? Energy efficiency of the plantoids, embrace chaos. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, can we be made more productive? What does that even mean? We already have the trait that gives all of our stuff. Yeah, let's see. What is that going to do? Oh, very strong. Okay, so we got very strong. Does that make us strong and very strong? Oh, that made us strong and very strong. Wow, that is some good stuff right there. War preparations. Yeah, they're still trying to go to war with us here. Oh, they have a 3rd fleet. They have a 3rd fleet. We're building a 3rd fleet right now, but we don't currently have them in our employ. Unfortunately, that's quite concerning. Okay, let's go ahead and hire another commander. Yeah, you can be in charge of this fleet here. Oh, war actually has been declared, and they want all 3 of our planets here. They want Neuron, Valeria, and Genesis. Yeah, that's not going to happen guys, but I appreciate you, you know, I appreciate you trying, I guess. Let's go ahead and do, honestly, we can maybe do supremacy now. Where is supremacy? Where is supremacy? Supremacy. Naval capacity, army damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and go down the supremacy tradition. We got this, which is what I wanted out of mercantile. So let's go ahead and do that. And hopefully... Oh my god, there's more. There's more coming. Okay, wow, this is concerning. This is definitely concerning. If our space station wasn't here, we would lose this fight, I think. Let's go ahead and move back here. Where are they going? Where exactly do they think they're going? Oh, they're attacking our capital. Okay, I guess. Oh wait, are they invading it? They can't. Not with only 300. Okay. Oh, they're engaging us. Okay, well, let's take a look and see if we will win this fight. It would be very, very unfortunate if we don't. Looks like they have... Those are aquatic ships, are they not? Alright, aquatic ships versus maulers and our support ships. I forget what they're called. Okay. People are piecing out on both sides. Looks like we're just going around in circles attacking each other. It looks like there's some ships falling out of the sky. I don't see any of us dead yet. Oh, there's one dead mauler. Oh. Okay, we're being pushed back a little bit, looks like. Okay, hopefully our station is involved in this fight here. Looks like we are in fact winning. Okay, let's go back to the fight here. Looks like they have more ships than us, but maybe I'm just, oh yeah, there's a lot of them falling out of the sky, and I hear lasers still, but I hear also a notification. A lot of ships falling out of the sky. Okay, okay, it looks like we did in fact win, and now what are we blowing up? What are we shooting at here? Oh! We're shooting at the transport fleets. Okay. Why are my guys going in circles? Alright, you guys heal. Alright, we won that. Where's the fleet battle report? Can we not see the fleet battle report? No? Oh, because the battle's not over. Okay. Can you guys go attack those transports? Like, not just being dumb about it? Okay, you go in and attack the transports as well. Can you attack the transports? Whoa, what is going on? I'm experiencing some kind of weird glitch. I'm not retreating, so what is going on? Genuinely, what is going on? Asteroidal entity discovered. All my ships are being weird. What the hell? Do I need to reload the game? Is that what's going on, or? Wait, are they actually taking damage? I just don't see it. Oh, they're taking damage now. Either it fixed itself or something's happening. Oh no, it looks like it fixed itself. Okay. Elder Mauler. Naval capacity. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck was going on there. Let's go ahead and do Elder Mauler. Yes, Elder Mauler. Alright, I've updated the Elder Mauler's design. Let's start building some Elder Maulers if we can. We're building a juvenile weaver. Yes, mature Moratinus class. Okay, sure. We're going to build some mature maulers, and hopefully that'll give us an advantage. We have plenty of alloys. We could buy some food too, but I think for now we'll just go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, I guess we did miss the fleet report. Not sure how many ships they lost, but I know I lost some good amount of ships. So, yeah. Oh, let's go ahead and upgrade these ships too. Whoa, okay, they changed the way rare resources work, looking at these things. Okay, rare resources you get from having 100 artisans or metallurgists. And extraction wells, you get exotic gases per 100 farmers. Wow, that is very, very interesting. And then exotic gases building. Oh, these are all buildings. Okay. These are buildings you can choose to build to increase exotic gases depending on how much of a certain... Okay, I think gas extraction wells would probably be best, but also quill battery. Quill battery could definitely be good, considering our maulers are quite short range, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna go quill battery, but those exotic resource changes are quite interesting. I did not even see that in like any patch notes or anything. That's completely new to me. Hey, there we go. We got a commercial pact and a research agreement and exploration task focus. Interesting. I totally forgot we were even doing this. Profit without borders. Elections. Yes, we had an election. New colony. Cosmic shortcut. Discovered there's a wormhole. War declared. Huh. Yep, this is our timeline, and we're doing more stuff. Observe a pre-FTL. Establish a positive relationship. Finish an archaeology site. Build 3 defense platforms. Interesting. I guess this is chugging along. Not too sure what we're going to do with it anymore. I just got reminded of it when we did that. But we got our first commercial pact, which is absolutely awesome. A good day for business, is it not? Valerian Genomics. Credits, credits, credits. Like music to our ears. Oh yes, this is the perfect trading partner. Let's go ahead and establish a branch office on Earth if we can. Yes. Zane Aliens. Overlord. Oh. Looks like there's a bigger fish in the galaxy. Oh, this is what we can spend our energy credits on. Expanding our branch offices. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and do that. And then, ooh. Wow. Some new corporate buildings here. What is this? Industrial subsidiary. Produces 1 and 1. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. Just one new building. Alright. Well, I think what we're going to do is set up a corporate clinic, first and foremost. That is kind of our whole thing, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Maybe harvest some genetic materials from the humans, see if we can get anything useful out of them. Let's go ahead and take a look at our war here. Okay, their power is still equivalent to ours, but we're actually building massively sized maulers now. Let's see. Our shipyard. Yes, we are building elder maulers now. That should be very much more powerful than our other creatures. Maybe even combined. So hopefully that'll help turn the tide in this war, and maybe we can even take this sector during this war. We do have the resources to build it up now, and our other planets are sufficiently built up. Even though they all say they have unemployment, they really don't. I don't know why, but for some reason we always have these repurposing pre-sapients that makes our unemployment go up. I really have no idea what exactly what exactly is happening with that, but yeah. Also, adaptive evolution. The toxoids are sour. Humanoid traits could enhance our versatility. Ah, okay, we have collected some genetic material from the humans. Can we be made more productive? The toxoids are sour. What does that mean? What is it? The toxoids are sour. Our species grows more complex after scouring the stars for new genetic material. Yes. Toxoids are sour, or humanoid traits could enhance our versatility. Adds a new species trait. Okay, I'm not sure we actually want to be toxoid, but it has a green word in it. All right, let's go ahead and see what it is. Spare organs. Let's take a look here. I'm pretty sure that's the trait that allows you to survive your first death, right? Yeah, spare organs, livestock output. Okay, well, that's not really helpful. Leaders will survive their first death. Offensive army death, 20% chance to spawn a replacement army. Okay. I mean, not bad. We'll take it. Not sure how that's really a toxoid trait in particular, but sure. Ah, come on now, my Valerian adversary. Let us end this war. These are our terms. No, we are declining those terms, and we are currently building very, very big biological monsters that are coming to mess you up in the coming months. Yeah, we'll learn about the statues, why not? Yeah, these guys, these are our elders, right? Rank regular FTL capable. Yes, next growth stage, elder mauler. Wait, what do you mean next growth stage? They should already be elder maulers. Yeah, this is an elder mauler.
Upscaling
Don't really know what that means, but yes, our fleets are getting pretty beefy at the moment. 2K, 2K, and 1.7K. We can beat the fleet that used to be there. Yep, and there we go. They are inferior to us. We will move in once we finish upgrading all these ships and building the rest of these two maulers, but Ooh. Okay, that is concerning. Let's go ahead and try to build up some more armies so that we can at least take one of the planets before this war ends, but that might be a little bit unrealistic. 600 days. We have 600 days. Okay, go big or go home. We are going to try and take their capital here. Let's go ahead and get our armies. Oh, come on, armies. We're going to get our armies to go and follow these guys. There we go. We are gonna take this station. Can we see what's happening in their home system? Okay, they have a decent amount of fleets, but we'll see what happens. Oh, okay, they're jumping in. Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, we are absolutely gonna crush them at this
Competitors engaged.
at this gate here, or hyperlane, sorry. And yeah, they got absolutely smashed apart by our wonderful maulers. Awesome. Yeah, they lost a lot. We lost nothing. Amazing, amazing. And now we're in their capital system. How many days do we have left? 300 days. Okay, we've wasted half of our time upgrading those fleets, but I wouldn't quite call it a waste. Just okay, let's go back and defend our fleets here. Yep, absolutely smashed. How many armies are defending this? 300. Okay, all of you go and bomb this. We need as much bombardment as possible. And you enter the orbit of this. There we go. All right. Now we have 270 days. Allow surrender. Yes, if they would like to surrender, that would be awesome. Oh, also we should probably claim that system, huh? Yeah, and the system. Oh, they surrendered. I don't know why, but they did. Planet surrendered. Wow. Okay, we actually gained control of the planet. Let's move some of our forces back into this system before we get that taken. Where are we when it comes to peace? Okay, 98 days away. Let's go ahead and take that status quo, or achieve war goals. Yeah, let's go ahead and achieve those war goals right now before they take back the system. And bam, we got it. We took their capital, and now they are just a wait, I don't actually know. How many planets do they have? Yes, two planet minor empire with their planets separated by us. And we are of course closing our borders to them as soon as we can. Wow, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Oh, and we even gained we even humiliated them as well and gained influence. That is absolutely amazing. Let's get these guys back to base. Let's repurpose the star base because I'm sure it is not exactly what we need. Yeah, we need this to be an anchorage. If anything, there we go. Resource silo, no, hydroponics. And then let's take a look at their planet. Let's take a look at our new gentleman in our empire. 38% stability, 58 crime. Are these guys slaves? Is that the issue? Yeah, they are slaves. Okay, well, I didn't really need them to be slaves, to be honest, but let's go ahead and restore those jobs. Yeah, I didn't need them to be slaves, but I guess them being slaves works. Let's go ahead and resettle Pops for the first time. I've never resettled Pops before. We'll resettle Valerian workers over to be yes, elites here. Yes, yes. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Alright, planet pretty much stabilized. We got some new slaves. Are they indentured servitude? Is that what's going on? Set rights. Yes, they are indentured servitude. So they're not really slaves, but at the same time, they're kind of, you know, like they're you know, they have a contract that they can't really get out of, and yeah, they don't have much happiness in their life. Another ability, ours. Okay, let's go ahead and try out the humanoid trait this time. I'm really not sure what exactly it'll do. Okay, genetic memory. What does genetic memory do again? Is that another new one? Oh, okay, there we go. Genetic memory. Habitability from colony age plus 0.5% per year, max plus 50%. Oh, there we go. No, that's actually very useful. I very much like that. Anyway, yeah, we gotta go to war with these guys. It'll be a quick war, so. You are in thin ice. All right, sure, buddy. We have both of their planets here conquered, and yeah, they really can't do much against us. Wow, they're actually moving into our system. Thank you guys for making this quick for us. Oh, one of our leaders got elected. All right.
Competitors engaged.
Oh, competitors engaged, and oh my, I blinked and I missed it. Okay, they died. They died. Great, great, great. All right, let's move into their home system and take all of their stuff. And another thing to increase our workforce, we got the uplift technology finally. So let's go ahead and just uplift, yeah, these guys. Well, who's on our home planet? Let's first go and upgrade those guys. Yes, the Lishan. All right. Set policy. Is that what we do? No. View, yeah, view species. All right, let's go ahead and uplift these guys and finish in 18 months. Any current society research will be put on hold. Ooh, I don't really want to do that though. I don't want to put our society research on hold. That's quite the quite the ask. Okay, let's go ahead and take over this guy's planet. What planet do we need the pre-sapient pops on the most? Not that planet. We're pretty full up. Muscle would be a good candidate. Neuron would be a good candidate. Genesis, I think Genesis is the best candidate. So which ones are we going to uplift first? These guys. All right, let's go take a look. Uplift these guys and okay, 17 months, sure. We'll go ahead and uplift our first species. And there it is. You have our unconditional surrender. We are standing down. Yes, acquisition successful, bozos. We are going to acquire your population, your planets, and eventually your genetic code. And we will integrate it into our own genetic code to improve ourselves. Oh, it's a wonderful system. A wonderful and profitable system. In case you haven't seen, our trade is up to plus 800 a month. In fact, I need to go spend my trade value right now, or we're going to be over the cap very, very soon. So let's go ahead and invest in some energy because we are bleeding energy every month. Hold on. We have an extra star base here that we don't really need. This one, oh, we can go ahead and turn into a hydroponic bed. Yeah, we'll get rid of this one. We don't really need it. Boom. And then we'll get a science ship to go survey those two systems, and we have our little corner of the galaxy. In case you haven't noticed, all of our systems lead to this point. So yeah, but our real choke point is of course the muscle system, or well, the muscle planet, in which we have planetary defenses and a whole bunch of soldiers. How much? Okay, 700. Man, that doesn't actually sound like much, and we're very strong as well. Yeah, making defense armies is quite the task, I guess. We just need more people working those jobs, I suppose. Ooh, there we go. Genesis uplift complete. After our guide's unceasing dedication, we have completed the uplifting project on Genesis. We have transitioned the Vat Na Ka into a fully sapient species, and the Genesis Preserve, which they once called home, has been transformed into a Genesis monument. It will forever stand as an enduring testament to the achievement that was the evolution of this species. Welcome to the galactic stage, Vat Na Ka. We get 5,000 unity. Wow. Add Genesis monument to Genesis. Oh, that sounds nice. And then unity from jobs, biologist jobs. Awesome. Awesome. Let's take a look at Genesis here. And now we should have, yeah, no unemployment, just a whole bunch of workers, more people for the mines. Yes, wonderful. And they are a little bit enslaved, of course. They're just indentured servitude. They don't have the same, you know, corporate contract as the rest of our gentlemen from, you know, from our home species. But, you know, they're not like enslaved. They just have a quite harsh work quota. And here it is, biomorphosis, the thing we've all been waiting for and the thing we all knew was coming, the new genetic ascension. To leave our genetic destiny in the hands of nature is an inefficient and excruciatingly slow process. Why not jumpstart the future of our species? Well, I feel like I've already jumpstarted the future of our species. Let's just take a look at our species at the moment. Look how many very strong new traits that we have basically for free. I'm not going to say totally for free, but yeah, we don't have to actually add negative traits, and a lot of our negative traits are actually canceled out as well, which is amazing. We really have already started down the road of genetic ascension, but of course we can always go further, and here at Valerian Genomics we will not stop until the profits are maximum and the mutations are out of this world. That is what we're going to do. That is what we promise our population, and they love it. I mean, they see absolutely nothing wrong with a corporation hell-bent on making profits with basically no regulations or anything checks and balances stopping them from doing whatever they want, and hellbent on mutating the population. That all sounds great to the Valerians, and I don't know what could possibly go wrong with that either. A corporation with no oversight, mutating the populace to make a maximum amount of profits. That sounds like a dream to me. So we're going to go ahead and grab this wonderful biomorphosis thing, and then as soon as we get enough unity, we will start going down that tree. Or wait, can we even do that? Mutation. Why is it blocked? Okay, natural selection and genetic drift no longer stand between us and biological dominance. Has it ever, though? As a civilization, we are on the verge of redefining the future of our species. Our fiber is clay, and we are its sculptor. Yes, yes, of course. And let's see, what is blocking the situation? No enabled genomic research facility. Okay, hold on. What is this big old building? Medical research or medical workers are converted into genomic researchers. Genomic researchers turn consumer goods into society research, amenities, and biomorphosis monthly situation progress. Wait, is this an upgrade to the to our already complete medical centers? No? Okay, altering the essence. To expedite our evolution, we must decisively select the path that will define our journey. As we begin to realize our full potential, we are acutely aware that this endeavor could fundamentally alter our very existence. Well, we're forced into mutation, but sure, we'll, oh, let's go ahead and pause. Engineering evolution is a task of profound significance. The alterations we implement now will reshape our future. The path of mutation. Oh, yeah, oh, we just pick it now. Okay. Okay, awesome. Allows adoption of mutation upon conclusion of biomorphosis situation. Genomic research mutation 1 modifier added. Habitability from genomic research facilities plus 10%. Build a genomic research facility to begin the biomorphosis situation. Okay, yeah, we will definitely do that. And I guess for some reason this is not a thing that is already... It's not a thing that we can just do by upgrading our medical facilities. So we're actually going to have medical facilities and genomic research facilities. That'll be quite the amount of society research, which is great. That is exactly what we want. We're going to build a genomic research facility here. Oh, we need to buy more stuff. Build it here. Build it here. Yeah, build it everywhere we can, really. Yeah, we can even replace this and do it here. We want bio research facilities on every single world that could possibly need them. This world is, we need to fix that world just in general. Can we build it here? Commercial zone? Oh, no, research facility. Yes, genomic research facility. There we go. And then we'll build a commercial zone there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then our last planet, get rid of one of our research labs. Yeah, perfect. Now they're going to be built on every single planet. Urban legends come alive. Surveillance has confirmed the existence of a population of genetically altered individuals inhabiting urban sewer systems, an unsettling echo of a long-dismissed urban legend. This discovery has heightened social tensions, with visibly mutated citizens reporting increased discrimination as fears of the unknown escalate. Nevertheless, these individuals have demonstrated remarkable ingenuity, harnessing sewer gases for resource production and adapting their environment in an unexpected way. Clean out the sewers, or these mutants may be onto something. Exotic gas extraction. I'm pretty sure we already have that technology, so let's go ahead and clean out those sewers. We don't really need people in the sewers to try and figure out genetic, yeah, genetics. We have that covered. What we don't have covered, though, is our economy, and apparently our stability. For some reason, our economy is just doing absolutely terrible right now, and we're sapping all of our trade resources, and it's not even fixing it. For some reason, we're so negative on energy credits that it's kind of insane, and we're having to buy 240 of them a month, and I really don't know why. Buildings, 234 of our energy go to buildings, 128 go to district, but that's about it. Oh, 158 go to pops as well. Jobs, 55. Yeah, but that's still not that crazy of an amount of energy, and we have energy districts. We're building more energy districts right now, in fact. I'm pretty sure a lot of these planets are building energy districts. Yeah, that built an energy district. I'm building an energy district here. Oh, I guess I didn't build an energy district here. Okay, let's go ahead and build that energy district. Oh, I can't even speak anymore. There, and once we build them here, we'll specialize and build more energy districts. But yeah, we're even negative in trade right now, which is crazy. That is crazy unfortunate. I think what we're gonna have to do, in fact, is go from marketplace of ideas back to wealth creation, maybe. Yeah, we might have to go back to wealth creation. Otherwise, we are just completely and utterly screwed. So let's go ahead and do that. And cancel this deal and see how that affects our economy. Okay, our trade is back. Our energy is completely fixed. The only thing that needs fixing right now is consumer goods. Okay, that is better, but not great. Ability retained. Oh man, we even have more abilities. Can we be made more productive? Mammalian DNA holds more secrets. Difficult to consume lithoid DNA offers delicious possibilities. Embrace the chaos. Alright, let's do a mammalian DLC. Seasonal dormancy. Alright, let's go ahead and check that out. Seasonal dormancy. I can barely even see my trait points anymore. Traditional spare order. Oh, there it is. There it was. Seasonal dormancy. Unemployed pop upkeep minus 15%. Wow, that's good. And then unemployed and denizen pop upkeep minus 75%. Awesome. Yeah, employed pop upkeep minus 15%. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll take that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And basically just for free again. Will that fix our food? Yeah, that kind of fixes our food and hopefully fixes some of our consumer good issues. Rebellious Cell. Our genomic research facilities have granted our entire civilization access to psychological alterations unlike anything we've seen before. Or sorry, physiological alteration unlike anything we've experienced. However, the citizens of our empire want more. There are calls for breaking up centralized resources and allowing so-called biohackers free, unrestricted access to gene technology. Give the biohackers autonomy. The average citizen already has too much freedom. The average citizen already has too much freedom. That is so awesome. Or give biohackers more autonomy. Well, society research from jobs, happiness versus unity, stability, and authoritarian ethics attraction. I think the average citizen already has too much freedom. Makes a good amount of sense. And I don't really think biohackers are the way to go when it comes to mutating us. Although, society research from jobs, I mean, happiness. Honestly, yeah. You know what? Let the biohackers do their thing. We are not a corporation that is meant to oppress people. We are a corporation that is meant to advance genomics at any cost. And, well, you know, I mean, if we gotta let these guys run around and do crazy stuff, that's the cost. That's not a crazy amount of cost. We'll do that. Galactic market established. It's really not in our system. Wow, that is so unfortunate. I promoted our world here, which has 550 trade value coming out of it, but apparently that was not good enough. Transgenic rebellion. Disenfranchised youths have begun drastically altering their appearances as a form of extreme amusement. The latest trends include a mania for compound eyes and competitions to see how many additional limbs are possible on a single body, with the current record set to 156. Oh, well, those guys are talented geneticists. With these biohackers have garnered public attention, raising safety concerns. When has that ever been a concern? As calls for stricter regulations have been on genetic mutations grow louder, we must decide our official stance. 156 limbs is too many, or this is all harmless fun? Yes, no, this is all just harmless fun. We are absolutely going to encourage any advancements in genetic technology, and hell, if we can figure out one day how to get 156 limbs on someone successfully, maybe we could learn a thing or two from these biohackers. Genius geneticist, a scientist by the name of Jasmine Bloom, has just published a piece of academic research that could be used to dramatically accelerate and improve the efficiency and efficacy of our genetic experimentations. Done and done. Do I even need to read anymore? Purely theoretical, the new method has not been tested, so the methodology will require some careful consideration in order to be applied safely to our processes. Acknowledge Jasmine Bloom's contributions or frivolous ideas and individuals will not be tolerated. Absolutely not. No, we are absolutely going to acknowledge Jasmine Bloom's contributions and figure that out. Yeah, spark of genius granted. Why would we do frivolous ideas? Leader upkeep minus 15%. Jasmine Bloom dies. What the hell? Oh, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna acknowledge Jasmine Bloom's yeah, contributions. Wow, that's crazy. But anyway, is that a leader that we already have, or is that a leader that we can hire here? Where? Jasmine Hawthorne, Heath Oak, Violet. Okay, is that a leader that we already have? Jasmine Bloom? Oh, yes, it is. It's our pharmaceutical executive. Yes, why would we not give her the Spark of Genius trait? That is so weird. And yes, our pharmaceutical executive, one of the most important positions in our government. Of course, she is a genius. Mutant contagion. An outbreak of a new disease is spreading across our empire. The illness causes a host of unpleasant symptoms, including but not limited to involuntary expulsions of air and liquid, debilitating fatigue, and in some cases, loss of life. Most curiously, the disease is only affecting those who have altered their physiology in certain ways with genetic mutations. Ongoing study into their modified genome has led to some surprising insights. Find a therapeutic application. Weaponize the disease. Whoa, okay, hold on. Find a therapeutic application. Leader experience gain plus 25%. Leader lifespan plus 10. Okay. Well, that could be useful. And then militarist ethics, maniacal trait, butcher trait, materialist, empire's opinion change of us minus 50. That seems kind of a temporary thing. I think I'll rather do the therapeutic application, thank you. That makes more sense to me. Mutant excellence, yes, that is what we would like to see. A small percentage of our population has developed extraordinary abilities and physical enhancements due to their own experiments with mutation. I knew that it would work out. As uniquely strong and gifted people, they are forming a community and garnering a lot of attention from the public. Their success could inspire others. It sounds like they'd make good soldiers, or find out how they did it and replicate it. Yeah, I think that is what we want to do, but let's see what this does. Their success could inspire others. 5 years. Society research from jobs. Biomorphosis situation advance. Yeah, I think we want to do find out how they did it and replicate it. I mean, yeah, that was our plan all along. We wanted to let these guys experiment, and then we wanted to go ahead and take their findings and apply it to our own research. That worked out perfectly. And then ability retained. Our species grows more complex. I thought this was over, but apparently we're even getting more stuff. Fungoids spread rapidly. We could too. I mean, yeah, I could use some more. Arthropods are delightfully crunchy. No. Fungoids spread rapidly. We could too. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Invasive species. All right. What does invasive species do again? Let's go ahead and see. Species. Invasive species plus 5% habitability. Plus 5% growth speed for each negative trait selected. Oh, okay, awesome. Wow. The path taken. Biomorphosis. Our nature has always been malleable, but we are the most complex life form in the universe, and with the help of our research, we shall keep changing. The future is chaotic, and that is perfect for us. We will harness mutational powers. Adopt tradition tree mutation. Yes, there we go. We will harness additional mutation powers. Unlocks agenda evolutionary directive. Gain society research for each time the adaptive evolution situation is completed. Awesome, awesome. Allows all mutation traditions. Grants, allows the adoption of mutation authorities. Medical workers are converted into genomic researchers. Ascension perks +1. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and do that and immediately take a look at our new tradition tree. Okay, I've not looked at what mutation even does, so let's see what this does. The founder's species' current habitability trait is replaced with mutagenic habitability. Okay. 50% on all worlds, and auto-modding habitability preference automatically adjusts to the planet class of a pot. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yes, that is actually awesome. Species with mutagenic habitability can reach 200% habitability, granting the following for every 10% habitability above 100. Job efficiency, pop housing usage, pop amenity usage, and the Divergence Council agenda will now grant mutagenic habitability trait. Wow, That is awesome. Or we could go down the planned polymorphism. Effects of malleable traits are increased to plus 15%. Wow. Allows the assimilation of pops into or out of a hive mind. Okay, well, we don't have that. Pops with auto-modding traits optimized per month plus 200. You know what? I think we'll probably get this one, and then we'll get this one, because we want all of our pops to switch on over to their preferred climate mutation. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick that one first. And 200 and oh man, 293 months until we get the next one. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, we need more Unity buildings, I guess. Society research, gene crops. What? How are we at gene crops, but we don't even have the first technology for food processing? This is so unfortunate. I mean, I guess we'll do it though. And here we go. It hasn't actually been 200 months. I switched back our trade policy to marketplace of ideas, and that has really helped. And we're even kind of fine on energy credits, only minus 57 a month, and that's just going to eat away at our stockpile that kept maxing out. And speaking of maxed out stockpiles, we have a maxed out stockpile of trade, which I should invest in something. We'll just invest it in rare crystals, sure, and then maybe some food as well for our fleets. And yeah, anyway, back to the traditions. We have another one available, and yeah, this should be good. Somatic subversiveness. Utilizing somatic mutations will enhance our adaptability and resilience. Granted by the mutagenic approach, or sorry, granted by the mutation approach of the biomorphosis situation. Job efficiency per medical building tier plus 5%, from genomic research facility plus 15%. Wait, what? Wow. Leader experience gain, leader lifespan. Wow, that's really good. We have a genetic research facility and a medical building on every single planet, so that is absolutely amazing. And then nucleide isolation. We will refine our genetic code by isolating and enhancing beneficial mutations. Adaptive evolution situation monthly progress plus 25%. Gains access to Leviathan traits? Wow. That's pretty amazing. Okay, and then planned polymorphism. I think what we're gonna do is go somatic subversiveness. Job efficiency plus, basically it'll be either 20 or 25% on each one of our planets. Yeah, I'll just take that. And then the leader experience gain, leader lifespan. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that immediately. What does somatic subversiveness even mean? Utilizing somatic mutations will enhance our adaptability and resilience. Huh. Okay. Let's take a look. I mean, how does that help our economy? Minus 57, plus 57, plus 178. Let's see if that changes anything. Oh, it changes a lot. Wow. Wait. That was a monthly trade difference, but it basically made us positive in energy credits. Wow, okay. There we go. And minerals are doing just fine too. Yeah. Alright, definitely beneficial to us. And finally, we got food processing. 284 years into the game, we have food processing. I even got the other thing that allows us to actually make our food places into biological support zones. Oh, bioswarmer missiles. I think that was what we want here. And we just researched arc furnaces, so that should definitely help our economy. We have been struggling with minerals since the very start. I mean, we're not really struggling with anything, considering we can just trade for it, and we have a lot of trade value. But yeah, we'll get one of our guys to do a arc furnace deposit 19. I mean, can that really be beat? 19. That is insane. Okay, well, this is going to be our arc furnace site here. Oh, and the arc furnace is even made out of food as well. Wait, our Grand Archive was made out of food as well. Is it biological in nature? No, it doesn't look like it. And in case you want to look at our collection, we don't have a very big one, but this bad boy, the last Moncaran, plus 8% pop growth speed. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yep, just got food processing, and here you can see we actually got the biological research support thing before it, but we couldn't build it because we didn't have food processing. So either agricultural focus or biological support. I think on our capital, we will do biological support, and then for this world, we'll just do agricultural focus, and for this world, we will do agricultural focus. Why not? And this world, we are going to do agricultural focus because this is actually our agri world right here. And then for this tech world, obviously we will do oh yes, we need to build an agriculture district for that to even work. On this world, genomic research center, I guess we could just have this agricultural focus as well. This is a more sciencey world, so we'll go ahead and do biological support, and then this world is also more of a sciencey world, so we'll do biological support. Oh, we got another adaptation, and avians could grant us unmatched agility. Alright, I'm down to see what we actually get from avians. Oh, I got an achievement. As evolutionary predators eat 6 different phenotypes. Okay, and we got familial. Okay, well, I think that's pretty good, actually. I know that it's really good if you're just a really tribal kind of empire. Where is familiar? There we go. Happiness per 100 pops with the trait on the same planet. So max plus 20. I'm sure we're getting plus 20 happiness on every single planet for every single one of our Valerian founder species because, you know, we love also people who are Valerian. And that kind of shows because if you take a look at our factions, the Valerian Purity Front is currently the second largest faction in our empire, above the Vanguard of the Chosen and above the Scientists. So the Xenophobes are actually above the Militarists and the Materialists, but they're still below the Authoritarians. So yeah, there is a growing xenophobic supremacist faction in our empire. I'm sure that's nothing to be concerned about, but yeah, that is happening, and I'm sure with familial coming down, that sentiment might even grow. And here we are at the final mutation, unnatural selection, which I don't really think that's too good. Basically guarantees that we'll always gain a random phenotype trait, but we always get a phenotype trait anyway, since we have so many different kinds of pops in our empire. But you know what? We'll take it anyway. And there we go. Mutation. Government reformation? We are on the cusp of a pivotal biological frontier. An important choice awaits. We can either embrace our destiny by harnessing the power of advanced biological mutation, irrevocably transforming our civilization through the deliberate evolution of our genetic code, or we can preserve the lessons gained from our past exploits and continue in our current mundane form. No. When have we not pushed the boundaries here at Valerian Genomics? We can be anything and everything. So we're going to go ahead and change our government type to Biopredation GLC. At Biopredation GLC, they thrive on adaptation, both genetic and economic. With every new genome added to the corporate portfolio, the megacorp refines its market position, tailoring products and negotiations to every species' unique biology. Yes, this is very, very good. And we have a new Ascension perk. A new Ascension perk that could go to Behemoth Fury. The apex predators of the stars are not bound by petty limitations. In the same spirit, we will cast off our biological weaknesses that hold us back and become forces of nature. Of course, we will be grabbing that immediately as, well, when have we at Valerian Genomics ever stopped at the threshold of biological advancement? No. Take one look at our wonderful species. You can't even see the traits anymore. We have gained so much from all of our biological exploits, and we will continue down this path as far as it takes us. Level 1, Embryonic Experimentation. We exist symbiotically with our biological vessels, yet something vital has always eluded us. Inspired by greater Voidborns, we embark on our most ambitious endeavor, birthing the biggest of them all. This behemoth will be something new, an apex lifeform crafted with purpose rather than blind evolution. Yes, an apex lifeform crafted by us Valerians, crafted by the Valerian Genomic Company, the leaders in genetic technology in the entire galaxy, and soon the undisputed leaders of the galaxy once we build this. Sure, our military technology of growing these very large creatures that can destroy enemy spacecraft has been pretty good, and we are actually, if we take a look at the contact screen, we are the most powerful empire in the galaxy at this point, but we have a few rivals that could rival our power, but no more. No, the Valerian Purity Front and our other factions are in agreement that we need to create this thing. This is just the natural next step of our military technology, of our genetic expertise, and everything that we have been building. Alright, our first challenge will be to manufacture a gigantic egg, suitable for the gestation of life at an unprecedented scale, beyond the nutrients that it will contain. Its shell, we need its shell to be able to absorb ambient light, heat, and process gases into supplemental substance. Our spawn will eclipse the stars. Yes, our spawn will eclipse the stars, and it will make sure that the Valerians are on top of the entire galaxy, and our genetic expertise will never, ever be questioned. And speaking of our dominant military technology, we have a new design, a Elder Harbinger. This is a design I've been saving up to make sure that I actually have all the components, but we just researched the final thing, which was the basic fighter wings that I wanted to have for this. We already researched the Bioswarmer missiles, we already researched the Harbinger all the way up to the Elder class, and we will now start production of these giant missile batteries. Not only are they going to be swarmed with basic fighter wings, but they're also going to be swarmed with biomissiles. Yes, the organics and the machines of our galaxy will not know what's coming. So let's go ahead and make a new fleet, probably of just them, right? Yeah, Elder Harbinger, the Saltamus class. How much is that even going to cost? 3,000. Okay, that is not just 3,000. Okay, we don't have enough alloys for it. Let's go ahead and buy some. We have plenty of trade resources. Okay, there we go. Now we can build a few more. Only 15 Elder Harbingers are going to be in that fleet. All said and done wise. Ooh, and there we go. Our alloys from our arc furnaces just kicked in, and now we are making 74 of them. I don't know what we were making a month before then, but it was like 12, and now we are making 74. Where's our other one? Yeah, 31 and 31 over here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We can't actually upgrade this anymore because we don't have enough food. Oh, we can just buy food. Okay, there we go. Uneasy synergy, that's fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and upgrade these even further. I'll take that. We can take a little bit of time to upgrade our actual military fleets because we are the primary power in the galaxy. We don't have to worry too much about keeping our fleets up to date, and we have a non-aggression pact with our only neighbors as well. So, Edict Fund, Life System Complex. I mean, sure, we can do Edict Fund again. Why not? I have been thinking though, we should be using. Since when were you not a part of my empire? Hold on. What happened here? Void Dwellers. Okay, yeah, I know you're Void Dwellers, but did we let you out at some point? I don't remember letting you out of our site. I mean, I guess you can have that system. We weren't really using it, but I mean, it would have been nice if you asked. Anyway, I was thinking that we should use these gifts that genetic technology has gifted us. We have a 9.5k fleet and 9.3k fleet, and we're just not doing absolutely anything with it. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade that. And we really should be. I mean, there's no point in sitting around on our laurels and... Oh, okay, well, the first thing we're going to do with it is destroy those pirates. But I'm thinking that we actually just want to go and maybe take over an empire over here. It can't be these two because they are actually our friend, and it would take 10 years to make them not our friend. I mean, I could break our our non-aggression pact. In fact, yeah, I will, because they're pathetic, so I don't need their non-aggression pact anyway. Oh, they're integrating the humans. That's interesting. Anyway, we need a new general, so we're gonna go ahead and put you in charge of that fleet. Someone can be upgraded. You can be logistical understanding, sure, why not, just in case. And then we will grab these bad boys and bring them on over to here. I'm pretty sure the sorry, not the United Nations of Earth, the Commonwealth of Man is not allied with anyone. If we declare war against them, yes, it'll just be them. So they could be our first subsidiary. We're getting a whole bunch of negative traits, but anyway, that is the goal. Oh, and we just got habitability modification. Let's go ahead and increase our naval capacity, sure. Okay, so with habitability modifications, can we actually switch them over to... Oh, we can! Mutagenic habitability. Oh, that's awesome. And then, hold on. I think what we also want to do is get... Where is it? What is bioadaptability? Species minimum adaptability. Pop amenities usage. Limited regeneration. Interesting. No. We don't want any of those things. We want this. I don't know why we don't already have that as part of the stuff. But we also have... Don't we have vocational genomics? I thought we did. I guess we don't have vocational genomics. Well, either way, that is a good template. We'll just add docile to them. We'll make that, do this, do that, and then yes, they will be able to survive on any world. So I could even evacuate my other worlds with their pops, and they'll switch over to whatever habitability I want them to with mutagenic habitability. We might want to consolidate our worlds at some point because our empire size is definitely holding us back. We have gained an extra civic slot, and I've taken the time to reform my government. We got rid of Astrogenesis technologies as we don't really need that anymore. We're not building any more colony ships. We're not building any more, you know, we don't even have pre-sapiens in our empire anymore. We've already uplifted all of them. So I got rid of that. It's not very useful. And I added two very nice things. Mutagenic luxury, which allows us to build mutagenic spas, which helps our mutation, of course. It might be a little bit random, but you know, when have we ever been against mutation in general? No. Genomics is sometimes a random sport. And yes, also urban district development increases some of these effects. And then if you see right here, the corporate clinic, corporate building, generates additional trade and adds plus 200 traders on your capital. So that is going to synergize very well with the Pharma state thing that I already have, where I already have corporate clinics on basically all of our branch offices. And then finally, I added sequence securities. The genetic sequence of every customer and employee is recorded in a database that anyone can access for a modest fee. It just makes a whole lot of sense for our empire that we would store the genetic information of our customers and keep that for ourselves, and also allow it to, you know, be spread to other people for a modest fee. We don't want to keep genetic information out of the hands of our researchers if we can profit off of it and advance research. Yeah, it's just perfect. So we're just going to go ahead and do that, and bam, no more worrying about the primitives at all. And yeah, we get to redesign our council here. We still want a Minister of Defense. Now unity per genomic researchers. Wow, wait, plus unity per 100 research. Okay, yeah, we have a whole lot of genomic researchers, so that could be good. Research speed in biology, manager upkeep. Man, these are all really good things, but we got to keep the pharmaceutical executive. I mean, come on now. What we don't need to keep, though, is the Minister of State. So we can get rid of that for either a sequence broker or a mutagenic aesthetician. We'll do the sequence broker. We're gonna deal in, what's it called? Let's see. Oh, we can even keep this guy, the fertility preacher, on as the sequence broker, but we won't. No, we have scientists involved in all of this stuff, and then Minister of Defense right here. All right, perfect. So yes, we have a pharmaceutical executive, and now we have a sequence broker who deals with our selling of our genetic information. Perfect. What did we just research? Oh, yes. That was a silly thing to ask. We'll go ahead and increase our starbase capacity. Where exactly is our military? Okay, they're taking a long time to get there, but we will go ahead and take over the Commonwealth of Man, make them our subsidiary, and go from there. Oh yes, and see, we have corporate clinics on all of these, on all of our things anyway. What else could we possibly need? Yeah, we'll do a commercial forum. Why not? And then if you take a look at our capital, we probably have a whole bunch more trading jobs from all of that. Yeah, we have 3.0k traders on our capital. Wonderful. And as you can see, we have all of those traders from on our capital, and we only have one commercial zone. So just in case you were wondering. Also, we really don't need resource silos, or sorry, not resource silos, luxury things. You know what? In fact, we will do mutagenic spas, genomic researcher jobs, and We have a whole bunch of industry on this planet, so yeah, mutagenic spas, perfect, perfect, perfect. And this is a world definitely dedicated to mutagenic spas as well. We'll go ahead and replace one of these civilian industries with a mutagenic spa as well. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and chase these space amoeba out of the system. Bam, they're dead. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, now I think we can declare war against... Oh, can I please select my ship's game? That's not all of them, is it? Maybe. Oobum's baby. Okay, we don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and declare this war. They are cordial towards us, so I feel kind of bad about it, but we're just making them our subject. Do we have harsh subjugation? Because I don't really want harsh subjugation. Subjugation, war terms, hostile takeover. Now we'll do a standard acquisition for these wonderful humans. Let's go ahead and do that. We greet you as friends. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're not friends. You are going to be our business partners, whether you like it or not. That's going to be the terms of our friendship. We got this done. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of mountains. What did we just research in? Oh yes, composite mandibles. Man, if we only upgraded that before we left. A lot of our things are mandibles. Ooh, and plasma stellar motor organs. Yes, that'll be awesome as well. And then how many years until I can declare war against you? I can declare war against you in 2305. Okay, so if we get this done, if we get this war done in 5 years, we can immediately declare war on these guys and take them over as well, which will be very nice. All right, I don't know if we actually took out any ships there. Okay, we did. Yeah, they didn't get any of us. We have some big mammer jammers in our military now, and I really don't think the Commonwealth of Man can do much about any of it. Let's go ahead and bomb this world. Armies on this world, 200. Okay. Ability retain. Okay, there we go. Our species grows more complex. Yes, I know. Let mutation unlock abilities beyond our natural limitations. What does this even mean? This option is available due to the selection of unnatural selection tradition. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We have gained flight. Oh, okay. Well, that's just... Oh, we definitely didn't really need to do that, but let's go ahead and see what flight even gives us. Flight... Oh my god, where even is it? Who even know? Maybe... Oh, okay, if we search them through over here... Army damage taken, effective commander skill. Okay, that's not too bad. You know, we'll take that. Establish embassy. Yeah, I'll establish an embassy, sure. Did we take this planet yet? We took the planet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's start moving towards the humans' home sector. Well, no, their home world is over here, but there's more humans and their home world.
Special project.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Assault.
Oh, we found our first fleet of the humans. Let's go ahead and see what exactly our wonderful maulers and everything else will do to them. Oh, we definitely need to get in there before they destroy our armies, our backup. Oh no. Okay, they're taking pot shots at our armies, but that is completely fine. Let's take a look at this battle. I mean, obviously we will win. That's not really a question, but I do want to see how exactly it happens. A lot of lasers. Our maulers are going in there, and damn, before our maulers can even take a bite out of them, they are dead. What unfortunate. How unfortunate, I mean. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... Oh, we already took that world. How did we already take that world? Oh, yes, the armies are set to aggressive. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and merge our armies and take over the rest of these humans. Okay, apparently my capital is about to revolt. 20% stability, and it seems that all of my people are completely unhappy, including the rulers are even unhappy, and it's from minus 83% pop jobs. I've never seen that before. Is that the mutagenic spas? Alright, if we disable this building... Okay, the stability is going up. Wow, is our stability naturally at 40? I did not know that. Wait, why are it from pop jobs? Minus 59. Oh! Because it turns all genomic researchers into mutagenic spa assistants. Okay. No, we need to get rid of this building immediately. It was a terrible decision. My bad. Okay, back up to 84%. Wow. I did not realize that it would do that. Okay, maybe not the best civic, actually. You know what? I take whatever I said back about that civic. That was good. Maybe not the best civic after all. Oh, there we go. The Commonwealth of Man wouldn't give up until we took their very last system, but now achieving war goals is an auto accept. So let's go ahead and do that right quick, and bam. They are now our subsidiary, so that's pretty cool. We'll take all of your resources. What exactly are we gaining from that anyway? 130, 95, and 120. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and gather up everyone here and go on these guys' border. I think we could probably go to war with them. No, not yet, not yet. Maybe soon, though. When are they actually going to integrate their subject? Oh, are they no longer integrating Earth? Oh, they already did. Oh, okay, awesome. Wait, maybe just maybe we can just get them to be our subject in general. Do they want subjugation at all? No. Minus 200. Would you rather be a bulwark, a scalorium, a prospectorium? Scalorium? You don't even want to be a scalorium? Subsidiary? Huh. What if we went into all of your conflicts, huh? No? Expansion permitted. Nope, they still won't do it. Okay, well, we're going to have to teach them the hard way that being our subject is pretty cool. So let's get our ships in position. Actually, we could just go back, upgrade, and then get our ships in position. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Also, our harbingers are starting to show up in our fleets, which is pretty dang cool. Yeah, we have a very powerful fleet now. Self-actualization. While construction ships work to assemble the zygote and its shell in orbit of a gas giant, our food industry processed the nutrients necessary to form the albumin of a behemoth egg. However, creating a viable fertilized yolk has proven to be significantly more challenging. Oh, we'll figure it out. We are the Valerians after all. We exhausted immense quantities of biomass from biological ships and space fauna before finally stabilizing the viable DNA foundation, which we sealed within a groundbreaking fertilization cell. Microscopic trials have proven successful. Now we are ready to scale things up exponentially. All that remains is to fertilize our gargantuan egg. Soon, we will hatch the most titanic life form the galaxy has ever seen. We approach the pinnacle of evolution. Yes, we will do anything in our power to make this biological experiment a success. Anything. This is the next step of our evolution. This is the pinnacle of all bioengineering design that has ever been done in the galaxy. Bam. Okay, what do we have to do next? Let's take a look at the crisis path. I don't think I've even looked at it yet. Crisis level 1 allows the accumulation of feral insights. Okay. Unlocks the behemoth egg megastructure. Yes, we just got that done. Society research plus 100 farmers. Oh, that's pretty good. And then food storage capacity plus 100,000. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. We're apparently at feral insights 6, 9, 10 at the moment. Build biological ships. We've gained 5,000 from that. Okay, yep, that makes a lot of sense. Breed space fauna. We've bred the space fauna apparently. Okay. Destroy biological ships, kill space fauna. Okay, the rest of it seems to be from killing space fauna. Grow behemoth egg, birth behemoth raging. Okay, don't know what any of that does, but anyway. At risk, you gain the reward gargantuan brood. Okay, let's take a look. Gargantuan brood allows us to hatch behemoth egg megastructures. Okay, there's more than one megastructure? I thought the behemoth was the one thing we were making, but no, apparently not. Monthly growth progress plus 30%. Wow. That's actually really good. Fleet command plus 50. Whoa! That's actually really good too. Research speed, society plus 15%. That's obviously really good. Minerals for upkeep from farmers plus 1. Food from farmers plus 3. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then we'll move right on to danger because we have enough feral insights barely for that. We need 1,800 for calamity. Okay, and then once we get danger, what happens? Military ship. Okay, our military is better. Our build speed is better. Our ship alloy cost minus 95%. Huh. Okay, and then a research speed biology plus 25%. Okay, those are pretty normal stuff. But anyway, how do we launch this behemoth egg? Okay, we have a giant behemoth egg. That's actually so cool. Look at that thing. let's go ahead and buy up enough food to actually do that. Oh, okay, I guess we got to sell some stuff. All right, we'll sell some of that. We still can't buy the food. We'll sell some of this. How much trade do we even need for the food? Okay, well, let's just wait until the price of food stabilizes. That statement hits a little close to home with the cost of living these days. Anyway, boom, we got that done. And 100. Okay, hatch the egg. Yes, let's do that. 3,600 days. All right, we gotta wait 3,600 days for this egg to hatch. In the meantime, how much is it to build a new egg again? Okay, 50,000. We gotta wait for some food. In the meantime, I guess we'll build a Dyson swarm array somewhere. I mean, can't hurt to build it in our capital, I guess. Oh, yes it can, because there's 2 stars. Alright, what about over here? Only 3. Where's a good place to build a Dyson swarm? Oh, 10 energy is coming out of the system. 6 from the star. Oh, okay. Well, look no further than the system you're already in. Build that Dyson swarm. Who wants to be our vassal? Yo, I was debating on whether to go to war with these guys, but literally pretty much every single one of our branch offices was at war with them. So I was like, it's not even worth them being our subject. But now they're agreeing to be our subject regardless. Wow, that is amazing. That is the second most powerful empire in the galaxy. As you can see here, we are the most powerful, even above the Marauder clans. They're the second most powerful, and now they're our subsidiary. Yeah, nothing can stop us now. It is completely over. Okay, well, we just got an insult from the Commonwealth of Man. I can taste your stink of vile weed. Alright, that's pretty good, but that's not what we're going to talk about. What we're going to talk about is how the Imperialist faction has just reformed, calling themselves the Silver Guard. And you might be wondering, like, oh, a new faction this late into the game? No, it is the Militarist faction reformed. Currently, there's only 125 pops a part of it. Yes, 125 pops. And yeah, they're basically completely useless, and there's really no reason for them to be in our government anymore. In fact, I think we know what we're going to embrace here. The Valerian Purity Front, a xenophobic organization that has been set up ever since these guys on our right over here wanted to actually take our capital and take us out because we were blocking them in. Ever since they declared war on us, the xenophobic and supremacist faction grew, and when we finally defeated them and enslaved them, it only emboldened them further. And yeah, I mean, this is the will of the Valerian people. They are the largest faction, besides the Monarchist Initiative, of course, in this entire empire. So yeah, we're going to embrace it. We are going to embrace the xenophobes, and I don't really think that's really going to change much about our... Yes, it's really not going to change much about our empire. It's going to make our ships a little bit weaker because we're no longer militarist, but other than that, yeah, none of our civics are going to change. None of that really matters. We're just getting rid of the militarist, and we're embracing xenophobia, because at the end of the day, I mean, it was always going that way. Alright, no one panic, but we are in fact at war, and our fleets have never been stronger, so that's actually really good. And the way this war is actually working out for us is actually also really good. So I took a look over here, and this definitely used to be part of the Commonwealth of Man, but it must have had a rebellion, and these guys must have supported it, and the Commonwealth of Man must have actually, you know, done something about it and made it so that they actually do declare war on them instead of just giving it up. So all of that works out to basically we're at war with these guys, and we're not at war with the people that are also in a defensive pact with them, because they have a whole bunch of allies. Apparently they only have 1 allies at the moment. I thought they had more, but either way, we get to go to war with just them, and that's actually amazing because we can choose the make subsidiary war goal, and all of our little guys are in the war with us. It's all very, very nice. So, yeah, oh, and our allies want to take back the 1 system that we got for them. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab our fleets. They're upgrading currently. I mean, they are upgrading currently. Do we really want to grab them away?
Upscaling complete.
Okay, we'll wait until they upgrade fully, and then we'll go over there and take over their entire empire.
Upscale.
Hubris and hunger. Our genetic mastery is without compare, that is true, and our achievements outshine the lower empires of the galaxy, and yet our behemoth spawn does not acknowledge the extent of our dominance. Driven by ravenous instinct, even the massive quantities of food we provided do little to sate its hunger. Given time, it will surely come to its senses and adhere to our commands, but time is precious. At any moment, we may lose control, putting billions of lives at risk. We will find a way. Special issue project Brain Link Trials.
Situation log.
Okay, well, we need to immediately do that. That would be quite bad if it started attacking us. That would be quite the embarrassment for our company, for our race. Oh, we can see it. Okay, let's go ahead and take one look at... Whoa, is that... Holy hell, that is actually really big. He's kind of cute, though, if you look at him. That is so very cool. Oh my. Okay. Synaptic Symphony. Our cutting-edge neurotech has finally discerned a way to overcome the communications barrier between us and our formidable spawn. Nothing short of linking our minds with the beast will work. Not just one individual mind, but the collective mental weight of our entire species. Should we proceed too fast, there is a risk of overloading the behemoth's nervous system. Extreme caution is recommended. Biological perfection comes at a high price. Okay, well, enrage, fleet stance, attack target, rage status agitated. Okay, but we can control it at the moment? Oh, we can. Okay. We can, in fact, control it. Well, that's good. Shattered egg. Debris from a behemoth. And then we should have another egg somewhere. Did I set the other egg up in this system here? No, we're currently building another egg. Alright. Well, that is quite interesting. I don't really know how all of this is going to work as of yet. Do I need to... No, I don't need to do anything at the moment. Okay, well, we'll figure that out more when it comes to it. I guess we might as well send this beast towards our enemies. I really don't think that they can do anything about it. And our enemies are attacking. Yeah, they're really not going to be able to do much about our fleet. One of our fleets is upgraded. Perfect. We're going to send our fleet in. And yes, this is how predators act. This is what we have done here. We have waited until we were much stronger than the rest of the galaxy, and then we decided to strike. Just like any good predator, we didn't strike until we knew we could win. We didn't show our teeth until we were ready to strike. And now, I think it is time to strike the rest of the galaxy, as no one can really put up much defense. Let's take a look at the contact screen. Is there any world that's even close to our power? Empire that's close to our power. Inferior, pathetic. Okay, the only empire that's close to our power is these guys, and we've already subjugated them. Everyone else is pathetic. Amazing. Oh, actually, the Beastmaster dynasty is inferior. Alright, but everyone else besides that is pathetic. Oh, our creature just went berserk here. A behemoth has entered a frenzied fury. We hope we can calm it down within a few months. A few months of that thing going through our systems? Shattered egg, Dyson swarm. Wait. Do we need to... Oh, hold on. Wait. I don't want to kill our own behemoth here. Alright, let's divert our fleet here. This guy, I want you to be passive because... Is this guy going to jump systems? Oh, he does jump systems. Oh my god, wait. This is quite concerning, actually.
Complete.
Okay, does he actually... Okay, how badly does he smash our stations? Okay, he actually smashes it into bits. Wow, this is... yeah, this is quite concerning. This is actually one of our good stations, too. We need this trade station. Okay. So if we attack our own behemoth, does that kill it? Or do we just pacify it? I guess it's worth the risk at this point. We can't have this guy going around and destroying all of our core systems. Okay, we lost the starbase. Okay, we're attacking our own creature here.
Upscaling complete.
This is quite bad. Do we kill it or... Okay, we're getting pretty close to killing it. Okay, I'm just gonna retreat. I don't want to actually kill it. I don't know how it works. I don't know how any of this works.
Hostile agents inbound.
That is unfortunate. Whoa, who's invading? Wait, what? He's invading our planet? Whoa, what is going on here? What genuinely what am I looking at? Hold on. Armies. Enraged beasts.
Search actualized.
Kaiju class Titanic beasts are dropping onto the planet. Wait, we're getting invaded by our own behemoth. What is genuinely what is going on here? And there's the enigmatic cache just chilling. Whoa. Guys, what's going on here? This is very concerning. Okay, let's get this guy to go rebuild this station real quick. Yeah, this is quite concerning.
Planetary market forfeited.
Whoa. Rage subsides. We lost one of our best planets. Wait, he actually killed our planet? Bro, you gotta be joking. You actually have to be joking. Wait, should we have killed it? I don't know how this works. We just lost biosphere. How will this affect the economy? That was our commercial world, right? Okay, that was a good portion of our trade. In fact, that was the majority of our trade. Wow, wait. That is insane. Wow. Okay, so we may have meddled with things that were a little bit too powerful for us. Let's go ahead and let loose the behemoth on our enemies, in fact, instead. Yeah, also, it seems like we should not be building this egg right next to one of our colonies, but, you know, we have already started building it. Yeah, this is definitely going to affect the economy. That was, wow. That was the majority of our trade value. Go on, right there. Wait, I just read I just read the last part of this, and it says if we defeat a raging behemoth in combat, it will return under our control. Yeah, I messed up on several different layers, but I you know, we live and we learn, you know, you don't know everything when you just start out doing stuff. Wow, that is so unfortunate. We just kind of let one of our planets die for absolutely no reason. One of our best planets. I think that was our second planet we even colonized. Yeah. I mean, maybe we can recolonize it and, I don't know, steal some pops or something? I really don't know. Also, we have so much, just random resources that we're completely full up on. We should probably be building some more ships, but, wow. That is so unfortunate. It's insane. Ah, it was for nothing. It was actually for nothing. We could have just defeated it, and it would have just returned under our control. Man. Okay, here we are. I don't think we should have any problem with their fleets at all. They have cruisers though, so that's kind of impressive. We only have the equivalent of cruisers as well. We don't have any battleships as of yet, but okay, it looks like our armies are automatically taking this planet. There we go. Why was that so quick? Why? Planet surrendered. Okay, so when an army of superior size lands on a planet, they can just surrender now? That makes so much sense. But that was not a thing in the game before. Alright, settle status quo. Now, we don't want a status quo. We want to take these guys over. Although, I think our armies, while very powerful, are going to be spread out a little bit too thin. Yeah, I think they're going to be spread out a little bit too thin for us to even do that, but we'll try. Yeah, we got to take out these fleets over here that we see first, and then we'll go and start invading the rest of their territory. Oh, our behemoth has went into a fury again, and I don't think it'll be attacking us this time. Okay, it's attacking space whales. All right. I mean, You feel free to do that, sir. I guess it's gonna destroy one of the planets of our allies here. I guess that is the plan. Or we could try taking it out, but honestly, I think I'd rather just have it go after whatever planet it really wants to here. What exactly is it going for? Okay, it is going this way. Yeah, it's definitely going towards this little guy, this little planet here. Do we have a branch office here? Yeah, we do. Okay, well, we're losing a little bit in this attack, but not much. The rage subsides. Wait, why? It didn't even destroy the planet. Well, now I'm actually upset. Why did it destroy our planet but not the planet this wow. Okay. I mean, I guess that's cool. All right, we'll just send them after this stupid empire. Man, what the heck? I'm genuinely kind of upset. Like, why did it destroy our planet but it didn't destroy a planet this time and the rage subsided? What? Okay, level 4, Beastly Embodiment. While the theory of a mental link between the behemoth has been drafted, the logistical implications are daunting. We plan for our capital to house the main connection hub, allowing us to process the population as we merged with the beast. Additionally, recent scientific advances may soon enable us to augment our creations further through a singular experimental mutation project. We shall become one. Okay, special project, the Mind Meld. Special project, Behemoth Mutations. Okay, the Mind Meld available requires one class 3 behemoth in orbit. Okay, no. We don't want any behemoths in orbit of our capital in case they get a little hungry, a little hangry. Our recent breakthroughs in behemoth genetics could theoretically be expanded to further mutate our creations. Yes, okay, genetic stability is a concern, blah, 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 blah. Okay, genetic stability is always a little bit of a concern, but no, I'm pro mutation, and you guys know that. Behemoth mutations. We have developed several mutagenic formulas designed to enhance our behemoths, each tailored to unlock new strengths and adaptations. However, their immense physiology can only withstand a single injection. Any attempt to combine multiple formulas results in catastrophic cellular failure. The line between evolution and annihilation is razor thin, and we must choose our enhancements wisely. Make them fiercer, plus 20% ship fire rate. Okay, make them hungry. Oh, less hungry. Military ship food upkeep minus 10%. No, that doesn't really matter too much. Make them faster. That could be useful. Make them deadlier. Weapons range and weapons accuracy. Okay, and why is that? What is this little symbol? To hell with this. Make plushies instead. Monthly trade value plus 2% per behemoth. What? That's actually kind of awesome. But no, we're not making them plushies. Okay, we are on the brink of genetic mastery. I say make them deadlier definitely sounds smart. Make them faster also sounds smart though. 10% sublight speed. Behemoth accuracy, behemoth ship weapons range. Behemoth fire rate, but also minus shield points, minus sublight speed. Oh no, we can't sacrifice sublight speed. I think make them deadlier might actually work out for us. Weapons range, weapon accuracy. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, make them deadlier. Why not? Let's do that. And where even is our behemoth? Okay, he's on his way. He's on his way to our enemies, which is good, I hope. Okay, we've resettled Biosphere, and the planet is still intact, but obviously we only have 184 pops right now. Okay, we also have to fix these ruined districts and slumbering kaijus. On clearing, warning the kaijus is unlikely to end well. Or waking the kaijus is unlikely to end well. Okay, well we'll hold back on that. Devastated settlements. The destruction has ravaged these cities, reducing proud spires and bustling streets to lifeless dust. Okay, we'll clear that too. And devoured biosphere. Habitability. Okay, we should probably fix the devoured biosphere first. Yeah. Also, how do we fix the population crisis? I do have one way. I do have one way we could fix the population crisis, and Yeah, that's nihilistic acquisition. So let's go ahead and do that. Honestly, I'm down to fix our population crisis that way. Let's go ahead and switch our government thing over. Um, where is orbital bombardment indiscriminate, orbital bombardment is surrender? We're going to go ahead and say prohibited, as honestly, at this point, we more want to steal their population than take them over at this point. How much population is on this planet? 10,000. Okay, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be, if we could take 10,000 pops, that'll be great. Okay, our recolonization campaign is going way better than I even thought it could, to be honest. I mean, we have actually captured so many. Enraged behemoth. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, good. They can deal with it. Oh, we successfully taken over the habitat. Yes, we have taken a lot of pops actually from the wonderful planet over here, and as you can see, we have a lot of traders from that planet. 2,500, 800, 100, 200, 100, and we have a whole bunch of miners. Yeah, this is going absolutely excellent. We have basically repopulated this entire world just by stealing pops off of these guys' capital and enslaving them, which is amazing. An amazing strategy, and honestly, the abducting pops meta is never fallen off, even though they nerfed it. It has really never fallen off. I can't believe we have rebuilt this planet in record time here. Look, we now have more we've filled in more jobs than we've actually don't have filled in at this point, which is amazing. Also, we should probably build some armies just in, you know, because we do need to clear that kaiju blocker. And when we do clear the kaiju blocker, there's going to be some very angry people. So we're going to go ahead and build the Valerian armies because we're strong and very strong, and we have a whole bunch of other things, and we have flight, and we have, I mean, just let's just take a look at our species here. We have everything. What are we even missing at this point? That's crazy. Phototrophic, we have radiotrophic as well. We have very strong, we have rapid breeders, we have radiotrophic, we have gaseous byproducts as well. I mean, crystallization. Oh, I didn't even know we had this, but we have crystallization apparently. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. We have it all. We really do have it all. Enraged behemoth has left our sensor range. Okay, yeah, that it is what it is. Oh, I can see that he destroyed this planet over here. I wanted him to go and take it, maybe abduct pops from it, but nope, he destroyed it. That is completely fine. At least it's not our planet. Upgraded capital building job efficiency plus 20%. Wow. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And favorite society, evolutionary directive, progressive growth. We'll do preserve the order. Oh hey, our behemoth came back to us. That's good. Let's go ahead and get it on over to this system, and we'll get this guy. Yeah, we'll get this guy to go over here, but first I want him to stop here so we can take this station. There we go. And then, okay, we landed our fleet over here. Let's get our armies to invade this. I don't think they have, yeah, they don't have much defenses. Okay, and then these guys, you need to go over here, and then I think we have them all conquered up. Oh wait, no, there's two planets down here. Okay, awesome. In fact, you should probably, instead of going over there, you should probably take out these two stations first. Unknown signal, we don't really care what's on the other side. All right, awesome. Oh no, they surrendered. I actually kind of didn't want them to. I kind of wanted to keep stealing their population. How many pops on Biosphere did we actually get out of that? 6.9k. We only have 2,000 jobs left. Okay, well that's completely fine. I think we could probably move some people over from other planets. How many civilians do we have on this planet? Yeah, we have 1.4k civilians on this planet. Let's go ahead and move them on over to Biosphere. Bam. Okay. Do we have... Alright, that's better. And then on this... No, we still have civilians, huh? Alright, yeah, I'll fix my worlds, but yeah, this could not be going better. And we have our behemoth all the way over here in the nether reaches of the galaxy, where it can't get angry and eat our planets. It'll get angry and eat other people's planets. Awesome. Let's gather up our fleets and go on home for now. Oh, our behemoth has entered another fury. This time, I mean, it's far away from us, and I purposefully did that. And yes, I purposely set it next to these guys capital, which I am perfectly okay with them destroying. Let's go ahead and see what they can do to these guys. Their capital's quite small compared to like the planet that's literally right next to it. Why is their capital so small? And why do they have no trading jobs on their capital? What a very strange setup this megacorp has going on here, but it looks like they are, the behemoth is targeting the world where it is actually yeah, a lot more pops. And oh, we can even see it, I guess. Okay, armies are disengaged and yeah, it's gone. It's not even satiated yet. Look at it. He's not even happy yet. Yeah, I guess he's not going to eat the other planet, but he's not even happy yet. Oh, there he is. Now he's happy. Now he's a happy camper. Okay, you get back into friendly space here, sir. You little rascal. In fact, wait a second. Do I want him to go back into friendly space? Because I could just hit this little button here and, yeah, okay. You know what? Hold on. If I press this funny little button here, he goes into kill mode and he'll kill their capital, right? And there's not much they can do about it, correct? Oh, this is
Scaling complete.
oh, this is quite the strategy here. This is quite the strategy here, gentlemen. All right, we're rebuilding our trade station from when our behemoth destroyed it. We've already rebuilt our trade world from when our behemoth destroyed it. Crazy enough. Only 2K jobs left. There's 9K people here, all doing their job, which is pretty amazing. And yes, we've destroyed their capital. No more capital of Orbis consumer synergies. Wow, that is actually awesome. Wait, we could just keep doing that, and then, I mean, really, what can they do about it? They can't kill the kaiju, and closed borders doesn't do anything because, well, it has a mind of its own. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that, until they're all gone, actually. Okay, our second behemoth egg is doing well here, doing well. Only 15 days left. I probably should have invested more into, oh, shattered egg, there we go. Rage status agitated. Oh, okay. It's good that it's in this system. Growth increases as behemoth consumes bioships, space fauna, or pops during bombardment. Interesting. Okay, I guess we need to set out our behemoth and let it grow. Elder Harbinger. Why is our Elder Harbinger going out there? I have no idea. All right, let's just get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. We have our other guy. He's ready to grow up, but he can't grow up outside of our empire's borders. So I guess we'll get this guy to go and actually start taking out the rest of the Orbis, and then we'll take this guy. Where is he? Where is he? This guy, and cool down for another 200 days. Okay, we'll just have him sit here, rage, kill this planet, and then come back and we'll grow him up. Oops, our second behemoth went berserk right outside of our borders. Well, that is quite unfortunate. I guess it's going to attack this world. Hopefully it will. Do we have a lot of stake in this world? Oh, we have no stake in this world at all. Okay, awesome. Yeah, go ahead and take it out, I guess. Just don't. I'm glad it got past our military station. I even built a deep citadel, which I've never built before. Oh, it looks like this is completely mechanical in nature and not organic like everything else we build. That is quite interesting, but yeah, anyway, kaiju, please. Okay, yes, he's going after our allies' planet instead of our own. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Are you ready to go berserk again? Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and set you berserk again, and you will destroy this planet. Man, this is not a very good planet. This Orbis consumer goods, consumer synergy, empire really is not that good at building planets at all. Yep, looks like this planet is going to fall. Difficult to... Okay, do we want lithoid? Do we want chaos? Can we be more productive? Let's just go ahead and do mutation beyond our limits. Sure. We've got the shelled variant. Alright, that'll help with armies, I guess? I don't really know, but... why is this planet not destroyed yet? I would have expected it to be destroyed by now, but I'm sure it will be destroyed. And this planet over here is also being destroyed. Yeah, we've really let our spawn out wild in the galaxy. That is quite unfortunate for everyone that isn't us. I mean, it was quite unfortunate for us too. We lost a actual sizable portion of our entire population as well. But mote harvesting traps. Yeah, we could do some mote harvesting traps, sure. Then we'll do a automation building. Okay, I've never seen this before, but I did research it. Automated workforce for this district plus 0.2, or sorry, plus 25%. I mean, is there any point in doing that? Like, we have the people. I don't think there's a point for me doing that, but there could be a point for other people doing that. Gas extraction wells, sure, we can get some gas out of this. Hydroponic farms and a food processing facility. Yes, those automated things, they would be really good for the early game, but we have plenty of people for that, and we don't have any planets that our people need to go to afterwards. No, I don't want a... Oh, there we go. Planet was taken out. Awesome. This planet was taken out. Not great. Not exactly what I wanted, but, you know. Man, only growth 7 out of 150. Wow. Alright, let's set these this guy over into orbit space. I cannot believe they haven't closed their borders to us yet, but they haven't, so... And then this guy, let's go ahead and get him back into our space so that we can, Oh, actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and swipe the system real quick. So we can upgrade him. Form Federation. Oh, there's a Cosmic Federation. Interesting. Yeah, we'll take a Museum of Hollow History, sure.
Potential spaceborne resource encountered. Potential spaceborne resource encountered. Potential spaceborne resource.
Bro, why does it keep saying that? Why? It's been saying that for so long at this point. I don't know how to make it stop. I've even reloaded the game. Why? Potential spaceborne resource encountered? What? What does that even mean? Why are you saying that?
Potential spaceborne resource encountered.
Bro, what am I? Oh, let's go ahead and hatch this egg. I didn't realize we were done with it. What do you mean potential spaceborne? Bro, genuinely, what is going on? Genuinely, can someone tell me what is going on? We should investigate this. Sure, we'll investigate it. What do you mean potential spaceborne resource encountered? What does that even mean? Oh, our two behemoths are fighting. Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. Looks like our friendly behemoth is winning. Oh, sorry about that. Why potential space? Okay, hold on. If I turn this off, maybe does that stop it? No. What potential space resource? Can I like turn off the advisor at this point? Like, what is going on? Let's switch the advisor.
Whatever that is, someone is likely to pay good credit for it. Oh man, that's gross. Can we sell it? Whatever that is.
Bro, this is worse.
Likely to pay good credit for it.
What is going on?
That is, someone is likely to
What is going on with this game? Bro.
The roots accept you. The vines will.
At least our friendly kaiju is winning the kaiju battle.
The path is laid.
Okay, the path is laid. Okay, what does that mean? I don't really know. Are you going to continue on doing what I told you to do? No, okay. You need to go to here and then devour that planet if you don't mind. Okay, I'm not hearing any more spaceborne resources found. Thank the Lord. Please let it stay that way. I was dying here. Oh, speaking of evolutionary directive, we need to, oh yeah, these are the third most populous people in our galaxy here. Let's go ahead and create a template. Adaptive mutations. Oh, we already have a template for these guys, don't we? Oh, is everyone part of that template? Or wait, did they already have this as part of their... Wait, are they also predators? Prosperous unification. No. How did they acquire the predator traits? Okay, well, I don't even care. I just care that the spaceborne resource is not found. Oh my god. Okay, I pressed grow up on my behemoth and it just disappeared, and I was just like, okay, I guess it'll come back, but no. I actually had to press a button on this new egg. We have a whole new egg here. Behemoth chrysalis. Okay, Behemoth chrysalis. Also, our... Yeah, let's take a look at our wonderful deep space citadel. It's doing pretty good here. 15k. The same as our actual defense station. I think... Yeah, I don't think defense stations have much use in the modern day Stellaris anymore, considering it takes up a starbase capacity and it's just about as strong. Actually, no, it's weaker than the deep space citadel. So yeah, invasion successful. Oh, we defended the invasion on Biosphere of the kaijus, and I didn't even land my army. I totally forgot to land my army. Okay, well, let's go ahead and insufficient building slots. What? What do you mean insufficient building slots? Wait. Commercial next? Whoa. What is going on here? Hold on. Why can I build all of these weird things on this commercial nexus? Why can I build a surface quarry depot in a commercial nexus? What? I am so confused on what's going on right now, but I suppose we should also do the Sentinels thing while our armies are in orbit. Let's go ahead and do that. I do think we're gonna have to kill the Sentinels here. There we go, and silence them forever. Yeah, I don't wanna have to deal with that. Okay, there we go. 2,100. Okay, looks like we got just enough gentlemen to take this out. We found a new empire. All right, there we go. That should win that. And I guess we're just waiting for our behemoth to hatch here. Oh, and here we are. We're about to enter the orbit of the very last planet in this empire. We have taken out every single planet in this empire, and they still haven't closed their borders to us. I'm sure they don't close their borders to us because they're mercantile, and even though they hate us with a absolute passion, Behemoth Rampage, yeah, minus 1,000. Enraged Behemoth, minus 250. Yeah, okay. Even though they hate us with a passion, they still don't do anything about it because, well, because if they close their borders to us, they take a little bit of a trade hit when you're mercantile. Here, I can show you right here. I guarantee they have the mercantile thing. So when you close borders, you take a 0.25 influence hit. Sorry, an influence hit, and they don't want to take that hit. So they're actually just going to allow themselves to all die. Yep, let's go ahead and enrage that. It will take out the last of their fleets, and then it will go ahead and take out the last planet, and then we don't have to worry about any megacorp competition on this side of the galaxy. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, I honestly don't know how much... Oh. Existential campaigns. Unlock cause belli existential expulsion. I'm not sure we're quite there when it comes to you know, how xenophobic we are, you know, the whole existential expulsion thing, but hold on, let's hatch this behemoth egg too. Existential expulsion, that seems quite radical, but you know, might as well keep it in our back pocket, you know. Oh, and there it is. There it goes. No more Orbis consumer technologies. Wonderful. And then we'll get our kaiju back soon. Amazing. Yep, there he is. Good job, guy. Is there any places that we really care too much about having a new thing on? Oxendolf. Honestly, probably not too many places that we even care about. Holpax Oxendolf. Sure, we'll go ahead and set that up. It gives us 23 trade value. Yeah, we really didn't kill those guys for much, but less competition and more food for our kaijus. Can't be a bad thing. From the stars, a beast. Despite the challenges, we have birthed the behemoth, which now springs forth from the chrysalis, where it was incubated. Larger, fiercer, and hungrier, the creature now prowls in the void in search of sustenance. This beast is the pride of the pack, and will bring untold destruction upon those who dare to cross its path. We exceed nature's limits once more. Okay, we need to get this thing out of our systems immediately before it kills us. 120k. Whoa. All right, guy, you gotta go out and you know, go somewhere else. Literally anywhere else. You need to get out of here. Here we are. We have yet another
Carefully
behemoth
rises.
hatching. Bam! There we go. Its rage status is agitated. Okay, well, you know, we could just take care of this little guy here, this little doomsday cult. Yeah, I mean, what do these guys even give us per month? 26 and 28. Yeah, these guys are not very useful. And when you're the apex predator, you can't care too much about the prey, especially the prey that is so weak that it can't possibly defend itself. Let's just go ahead and get that guy in here. And you know what? I'll even be nice and send in one of my fleets. How strong is this thing again? Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll just send in this guy, this fleet here, and we'll send that guy in and allow him to take care of the behemoth once it actually starts raging. Looks like we can actually build more ships of each of our stuff here in our fleets. That's good. The fleet is already at full strength. I don't think so. But all right. Are we running out of food? Are we running out of? No, we're not running out of anything.
The wild grows
Okay, we'll just wait
wiser.
until that fixes itself. Okay, yeah, it did go behemoth. It did go into a rage. Hopefully it destroys this planet and not like you know, our the planet that it looks like it is in fact destroying. Okay, well, it sucks to be them, but it is a necessary sacrifice. Actually, is it a necessary sacrifice? Oh, wait. It looks like they are in fact going
Cleansing
towards
foreign blight.
the primitives. Well, we could have prevented this actually. We didn't actually need to do this, but I guess this is
The
fine, taking
wild
this thing out.
grows wiser.
All right. We probably lost a decent amount of ships, but that is completely fine. Let's go ahead and fix our ships. This guy is back under our control. Did he grow any from that? Okay, he grew 5 out of 150. Interesting. All right, let's go back to here, upgrade to ship designs. They rebuilt their station. And I wonder if I can just have this guy go to our station here, and if we can just feed him and then beat him back down. I wonder if that is a good enough thing. Okay, so if we feed this guy, okay, we don't actually get to see. I did feed him, and he is going for this empire here. That is completely fine. He will survive. You go over here, and you know, we're gonna feed you and then beat you back down into submission, and that is what we're gonna do. And see if that actually works. All right, the kaiju is in place. Let's go ahead and enrage it.
Predators engaged.
Take it out. I probably should have enraged it closer to our fleets, as they do actually need to close the gap in order to be effective. Well, live and you learn. But I do think this will be a pretty decisive battle. Hopefully we don't lose too much. And now he is at 10 food instead of 150. Is that just from him destroying our biological ships and eating them? Or is that from actually us feeding them? Either way, that was not quite enough. So I guess we'll just go let him feed on our vassals. And that'll just be that, honestly. I'm not too worried about his health or safety. This guy is going to go feed on their vassals. This guy also going to go feed on our vassals. If they can make it to over here in this hostile federation, that'll be good. But if they can't, I don't really care too much. Out of nowhere, as we were preparing to land for future expansion on Snack, a large structure seemingly blinked into existence. This structure is emitting highly unstable energy waves, causing it to intermediately appear and disappear from view. This explains why it was not present in our initial scans of this sector. When visible, unintelligible symbols adorn its sealed exterior, but match no known language in our records. No apparent function can be discerned. The construct has thus far caused no harm, but it is obstructing our development efforts. Investigate. Add shimmering structure to Snack. Okay, so yes, I did build a Snack and a growth world. Both of these worlds just have pops of these slave guys, and are in fact the only thing they really have on them are the growth vats and a medical center just in case. And these worlds are actually, yes, in fact, they are for our kaijus to eat once they hatch, or an emergency food source, or an emergency, oh, go eat this planet and don't eat our homeworld. planet. But yeah, that's pretty much all they're going to be. And how do I investigate this eradication of the void worms? Now we don't care too much about the void worms. How do we investigate this phenomenon here? Decisions. We should probably make this a thrall world, actually. Can we... Arcology project. Create thrall world. This planet must be unspoiled by district and building development. Oh, because we built a growth vat? It means we can't do it as a thrall world. You know what? Fine. Hold on. Let's just go into the build queue. Get rid of the medical center. Get rid of the clone vat. Now can I make it a thrall world, please? Must be unspoiled by district and city development. There's no district. Oh, there is districts. Okay. No districts then, I guess. Thrall world? Thrall world? Can we make this our thrall world? There we go. Increases pop growth speed, unsuitable for free pops. That is exactly how we want this planet. Now, what can we do here? Slave processing center, sure. Visual anomalies. Analysis of the shimmering building on Snack leads us to assume the object is bending or distorting light somehow. Exceptional geothermal activity has been detected in the silicate mantle below. The potent energy source powers the isolated structure, but its levels fluctuate wildly. While our understanding of the building's properties have grown, we have thus far been unable to enter it, even if this is in fact possible. Its sealed exterior is comprised of unfamiliar and highly reactive materials. Initial attempts to force entry into the structure only destabilize the building's electromagnetic fields further. We could cut our way in to learn more, but there is considerable risk of unpredictable destabilization. I guess we'll do continue external studies. I am curious on what that thing is. I've never seen it before. You can go do whatever you want. Yeah, I haven't seen that event before. Let's take a look at our kaijus. What are they doing? This one is over here. This one is over here. I guess you can, you know what? Sure, you're close enough to the border. You can go get a snack. You. Oh, still can't get a snack for another 100 days. Let's set you up on a planet that's not going to destabilize our main vassal here. Command chamber. Further study of the strange markings on the exterior of the alien structure on Snack revealed them to be an interface of sorts. We were unable to manipulate them to open the door. Wait, we were able to manipulate them to open a hidden door into the building's deserted interior, revealing a vast controls chamber. Although ignorant of its deeper workings, we gained basic understanding over the commands using trial and error. Interrupting its functions produced an unexpected outcome. The derelict ruins of a long-abandoned alien settlement appeared in a nearby valley. Okay. It seems the object was somehow projecting a powerful cloaking field on the former colony. What they were hiding remains a mystery, but what is certain is they perished regardless of their efforts. While nothing of archaeological value remains intact, our scientists have made excellent use of the control chamber. We are now able to stabilize and expand the building's strange cloaking effects to cover the entire valley. It will be a great enhancement to our colony's safety, a valuable discovery. Oh! Okay, so we get basic cloaking fields, and adds minus 50% orbital bombardment to Snack. Okay, well, you are kind of just meant to be orbitally bombarded by our own creature. But you know what? Sure. I've never seen that event before, and we do need basic cloaking technology, in fact. We do need that. Okay, two of our kaijus are fighting again, and I'm not sure why the stronger one is actually the smaller one. That really doesn't make too much sense, but, okay. I guess that worked out. Rage subsides, sure. You are not 100% full yet. Let's go ahead and see. Arrival, it's huge. Oh, I kind of skipped over that. I don't know if that was important, but anyway. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. Okay, he is still on his way. We actually have a class 2 behemoth ready to grow up. Oh, what's going on? What's going on here? Oh no, that's not good. Looks like our already damaged behemoth is fighting the big guy. I don't know if he'll survive that. Okay, let's go ahead and retreat him. Okay, good. That worked out. Alright, yeah, we just gotta get this giant behemoth guy back to our territory. I guess he's going to destroy one of the humans' worlds first, though. Okay, we're about to grow up our our first level 3 behemoth. So let's go ahead and do that. Consume stored biomass to grow behemoth, increasing its power and unlocking new abilities. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Boom. That is one big egg. Holy crap. Wait. Oh, we need more food. Okay. Finally, something to spend our resources on. We need even more. Okay. I mean, we could sell our other resources to try to get some trade value, but yeah, man, okay, I guess we shouldn't have been spending our food. It was like the one thing that we don't have. All right, well, I guess we gotta wait. That is quite unfortunate. Wait. Monstrous agony. One of our behemoths has fallen. This is what happens to weak creatures. Nature disposes of them. Although we do not mourn the behemoth who could not prevail in battle, we would do well to focus our efforts on ensuring its siblings do not meet the same fate. We must ensure the longevity of our spawn, else we too will fall. This death will not be in vain. Wow, I did not actually expect one of our creatures to die in battle, but I guess one of the empires that we sicked it on actually fought back. So good on them, but man, that kind of sucks. All right, well, one of our behemoths have died. I'm pretty sure it was the one we sent after these guys. So good guys, good job to these robots, I guess. Let's go ahead and upgrade our behemoth. Yes, this is going to be crazy. One of our behemoths has fallen. Wow, this is what happens with weak creatures. Okay, two of our behemoths have fallen. We're going through some growing pains right now, but I guess those were just the weak ones. You know, the strong ones will prevail. You know, we did go down the road of just throwing our creatures into the wild, telling them to eat and come back to us once they're ready to grow up. And I'm not ashamed of it, and I do not regret it. If we are going to be the apex predators, we need to root out the weak and the dumb, and we have done just that. And we have created probably the biggest egg, probably the biggest thing I've seen in Stellaris here. Look at this thing. It blots out the sun. It genuinely blots out the sun. Rage subsides. Okay, see, this guy survived. This guy survived his endeavors over here. Let's go ahead and get him on over to here. Oh, yeah, this is just a one planet miner. He can go ahead and easily eat them and come back and upgrade. But yeah, I think we even lost a what's it called? A level 2 behemoth as well, not just a level 1 behemoth. So that is quite impressive. I don't know what empire has enough fleet power to actually kill a 120k creature, but I guess they did. I didn't really think I had to worry about where I put it out there, but again, it all worked out in the end. We have our behemoth Chrysalis. We're going to have our behemoth level 3, and we are going to become the apex predators of this galaxy. We have been shy about it before, we have been slow, we have been careful, but the time for that is over. We are developing our behemoths, we are throwing them out in the wild, hoping they come back even stronger, and that is now our game plan. We were always the apex predators of our own planet, absorbing the traits of every other species we came across, and now we are going to evolve past anything we probably even thought possible at the beginning of this corporation. And our beautiful creature is almost out. This is the next step of our evolution. I said that we probably couldn't have imagined it, but how else was it going to go? A corporation hell-bent on evolving our species and mutating us until we are the best that we can possibly be. Mutating people that are already genetically bound to mutate. I mean, take a look at our species here. We have done this all naturally. So this was the logical next step. Let's take a look at this guy hatching. Oh my god. 367,000. Wow. There we go. We can enrage him, which is awesome. We can tell him to eat the planet directly. Eating it whole will nourish us well. The population is a little more than a condiment to our feast. Okay. And now how do we exactly do this whole mind meld thing? Do we have to bring this guy into our capital? Yes, okay. Mind meld. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that immediately. I want our minds melded with this creature. I want us to become one with the apex predator of the galaxy. Let's go ahead and We've got a paradise dome here. Yeah, we don't really care too much about that. Come on, guy. It is time to mind meld with us. It's time for us to evolve. We were already the apex predators of the galaxy, but it is time for that to be absolutely certain.
New knowledge.
Come on. Oh my god, it's so big. All right, all right. Wow. That is one big creature. Just take a look at that guy. Hold on, let's just turn off the HUD for a second. Wow. That is quite the dragon. Whoa. Alright, let's take a look at him heading on over to our capital. This is quite scary, actually. Look at how much he dwarfs our capital. Yeah, he wasn't... You weren't kidding when you said that would just be a condiment to our feast. Whoa. What?
The wild grows wiser.
He's eaten. Do you hear those sound effects? We have 17.4k people on our capital. Are we about to... Okay, okay, hold on. Maybe I need to read what actually mind melding actually does. The first step will be connect our individual minds of our populace to the behemoth. A tenuous task at first that will soon become a torrent, a flood to soothe the behemoth's raging fury. He's just eating us away, huh? Alright, could we have done this with a different planet? Could we have mind melded with a different... No, it needs to be our capital. Okay, well, guess we're getting crunched on for the time being. Look at him. He's kind of cute, actually. And the sounds he makes is actually kind of cute as well. 190 days. Alright. Okay, the mind meld is almost complete, and bam. Okay. Why did the galactic community declare us crisis? I did not know that would happen, but apparently we're the crisis. Okay. Rage status pacified. Recognizing the threat we pose, the wretched members of the galactic community have passed a resolution condemning our actions and declaring us a crisis of galactic proportions. Well, this will be glorious. They have recognized, finally, that we are, in fact, the apex predators of the galaxy, and, well, it's simply us or them to be on top, and we plan on being on top. It worked. It actually worked. We have established a link with the behemoth and are working on reinforcing the connection. As the first of our minds are transferred, the beast remains placid, welcoming us to a space beyond space. Okay. That was ours all along. Though, through it, we can feel the spirit of every other beast under our control, and our entire population now experiences the magnitude of the behemoth somewhere in the back of their minds. Oh, wait. They're all pacified. Oh, wait, that's actually awesome. Oh, man. Now I'm really sad that one of our guys died, and our entire population. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. There can be no mistaking that we are now the deadliest and most unstoppable force in the galaxy. In our new form, we will rain fury upon our fearful foes. The galaxy itself is ours for the taking. We will feed. Yes, perfect. Okay, well, we need to get into war positions here. All right. First and foremost, we need to probably secure the gateway that we have been messing with this whole time. Where is the gateway? Oh, it's right here. Okay, we can't go through the gateway anymore. Ravenous. Okay, wait. Did our behemoths got kicked out because of borders? Okay, ravaging cravings. Enough of our population has now been transferred, and we now have direct control over the behemoth and its flesh. The beast continues to grow, its genetic potential largely dormant, unlocked only by a steady supply of mines and nutrients. A primal rage now courses through us. Our bloodlust knows no bounds. We must consume, we must devour, we must gorge ourselves on the galaxy. Let us cast off the bonds of civilization and, like so much shed skin. All that matters now is our life amongst the stars. We are too big to fail. Okay, yeah, there we go. We have evolved to a place where no one can stop us. We have evolved to become the apex predator. We have done our job as geneticists. We have completed our biopredation corporate mandate. Okay, let's go ahead and get our guy out here. We have a little bit of a guy over here. Okay, these guys definitely could probably kick our butts, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and say oops, my bad. Oh man, minus 30% happiness on all of our planets. Is that really what's gonna happen? Okay, select the mutation. Something stirs. The hunger within us is not mindless, but adaptive. New growths slither into existence, pulsating with potential. Our eggs are the literal lifeblood of our lineage. They must be protected and cared for at all costs. Let us guide our evolution to benefit our future hatchlings. Accelerate egg growth, empower our hatchlings, or strengthen the shells. Unlocks behemoth action. Lay strengthened behemoth egg. Wait, what? We can lay eggs? Oh my god, that is so cool. Oh my god. Alright, empower our hatchlings. Lay large behemoth eggs. Behemoth eggs are incubated around gas giants for 1 year, after which they turn into a large fleet. Okay, accelerate egg growth. Small fleet. A class 1 behemoth. No, I think we want to do more behemoths, right? Yeah, I think we want to do more behemoths. Yeah, strengthen the shells. Yes, let's do that. Let's gather our behemoth. Should we gather our fleets? Honestly, we should probably keep our fleets just sitting there for defense. And our behemoths, multiple, can simply go around and consume everything. Okay, let's lay our first egg here. Apparently we can lay them in our allies' territory, or just any territory. We could probably do it in any territory. What does it really matter what people think of us when we are actually just a beast? Avians could grant us unmatched ability. Our leaders need every advantage. Let's just go ahead and mutate randomly. Egg laying. The Valerians have gotten egg laying. That's actually kind of awesome. What a coincidence. Population transferred. 436 pops have been transferred. Their lives now live within the beast. Okay, that's completely fine with me. Where's our other behemoth? Over here. Okay, our other behemoth is over here. Let's go ahead and get this behemoth to follow our other behemoth. Enrage. We can still enrage them. I guess that's the only way of them consuming biomass. We have some fleets coming in from here. Okay, behemoth egg laid. There we go. Behemoth egg. A giant organic structure laid by a class 4 behemoth. There we go. Alright, let's get this guy out and to destroy his first couple worlds. And here we are. We have arrived. We're about to go in to the capital of this empire. And oh my god, it is so big. That's what she said. Alright, eat this planet. Let's go ahead and eat this wonderful planet. Take a snack. Wait, does he do the eating animation? Okay, I love that. I actually love that so much. Okay, yeah, we're just eating the guy up. Oh, is someone trying to defend themselves against us? No. Alright. Let's just go ahead and eat this planet. Charging weapon. Preparing to eat planet. Okay. It's like a Colossus. We have to charge it up. Okay, that's fine. Charging weapon. 99. Firing weapon. Okay, not really sure how this makes any sense, but sure. Firing weapon, we're eating the planet. Yum yum. And oh my, the planet itself is gone. Like the orbital body is gone. I did not expect that at all. I thought it was going to be like the other things where we just have a whole bunch of digestive fluid and stuff left over, but no. In fact, you just eat the entire planet raw. Okay, that is actually awesome. Can we lay another egg due to that? Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and lay an egg in this system. Can we? No, not in this system. All right, well, let's move on to the next system here. Take it over.
Engaging hostile station.
Oh wow, that was quick. That was a quick taking over of the hostile station. I guess we'll go ahead and eat this planet too. And our other spawn, our 28k spawn, can go and meet this fleet in battle. That should be fine. Yeah, this is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We have a lot of galaxy to eat though. We are not close to done. Okay, we're about to eat our second planet. 5.7k pops on here, by the way. Let's go ahead and snatch that up into our belly and lay an egg. Can we lay an egg now? Why is it not allowing me to lay an egg? This is even a friendly system now. I should be able to lay an egg on a gas giant, but it's not letting me.
Wow, we really hit this tech
Cool
out of the
down.
ballpark.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me lay an egg anymore. That is weird. But I guess we'll just continue on and keep eating planets then. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me lay the egg. Okay, now this will be a big battle. I'm not sure if we're exactly even going to win it, to be honest, but I sure hope so. I sure hope our apex predator is up to the task. Of course, this is not our main one, of course, but it is one of our wonderful, wonderful guys. Oh, hopefully we're eating them. I hear some sound effect. Don't know exactly what that is, but okay, looks like we did in fact kill them, which is great. And we need to go kill those guys too. Oh, come on, before they pushed further in. Yes, yes, yes. All right, we need to kill those guys, and we're pushing in over here. We've already devoured a couple planets as well, but yeah, we're pushing back the galactic community slowly but surely. Oh, okay, lots of guys over there, but I do think we'll be able to catch up to them and kill them as well. Okay, just one more fleet to take out now. We've taken out several 30k plus fleets, and we've taken out a lot of fleets here. And thankfully, thanks to the Beastmaster regime being the strongest actual nation in the galaxy, one of the strongest anyway, and the ones invading over here, we have luckily been ingesting a lot of genetic material from their fleets. If you remember my Beastmaster, what is it? Beastmaster Dynasty video, you do remember that they are in fact organic fleets only. So let's go ahead and get our one creature over here. Have you eaten this planet yet? No, you need to eat this planet here. And yeah, this is basically what we're going to be doing for a long time now. We're just going to be eating planets, destroying these empires, and becoming the apex predator of the galaxy by force. Oh, I didn't even realize, but we have a growing pains situation over here. And okay, I guess our Titan does get stronger. It will take some time for us to adjust to our new form, so massive in scale. As we grow in this body, we must remain aware of our surroundings. There now stands nothing between us and the void. Growth factor 201%. Okay, and the growth factor... Oh, here we go. Oh, why did that change things? Growth factor? Okay, every month it decreases by 0.75%. Increase your growth factor by killing other behemoths or biological ships, eating habitable planets, eating pops. Oh, okay. Well, we've been doing a lot of eating planets and eating pops, so that's quite good. Class 4 behemoth. Oh, here's our other behemoth. Okay, you go to this system. And I want you to destroy this planet as well. Yeah, we just have a lot of management to do. But I think what we need right now is mainly our main fleet, eating those planets and eating those ships. That's what we need. Ooh, we have some disgusting looking ships coming for us. Well, once we're done eating that planet, I would definitely like to go destroy them. As that also speeds up our growth factor. Okay, still charging weapon. It might be a while, but I don't know where they're going. It looks like they are in fact retreating. You're fighting this defensive station. Oh, that's quite the powerful defensive station. Oh no, they have a deep space citadel over here. Okay, oh, they have a second one. Wow, wait, are we not going to win this battle? That's quite concerning. I need to keep my eye on that. But is this okay? This planet's about to be eaten. Awesome. You need to go. I think what you need to do is you need to go hunt down those ships. Beastmaster Dynasty submits. Oh, okay. Never mind. The Beastmaster Dynasty is out of the war completely because they just submitted to the Great Khan. Okay, it looks like our spawn is actually not going to win this fight. So let's go ahead and bring them out of there. Beastmaster Dynasty. Oh, I guess they still technically control this. Anyway, let's go ahead and eat these planets then. I don't know where the rest of their fleets went. Yeah, we're just straight up eating planets. I know I got sucked into this war, and me being sucked into this war kind of made me go into full fight or flight mode, and of course we chose fight as we are the apex predators of the galaxy. Oh, never mind. Okay, you can stop chomping on that habitat. You need to go wipe out these fleets. But anyway, as I was saying, we are straight up devouring a whole bunch of planets all over the galaxy, and that is amazing. I haven't taken a step back to actually realize what it is we're doing across this yet. And oh, what are we fighting? Some transport fleets? No, that's just a distraction. We need to actually kill these fleets here. Okay, we took out the fleet. We took out more corvettes. No, I want you to destroy this gigantic fleet here. Come on, come on. He's about to jump into the system. Awesome. All right, let's see our giant behemoth take out this mass of ships. Wow, look at that guy. Oh my god, he's just completely huge compared to the rest of these creatures. Oh my god, dude, he stands these guys stand no chance. I took a screenshot. Look at the size difference of these guys. Wow. Look at our ginormous creature versus their little dimensional fleet. Absolutely no chance. Oh, and their weird flesh abominations. Either way, we are going to be absolutely wiping these guys out in short order. Yeah, just so many lasers going in and out, but no, we absolutely smashed them. I can see it right now. Their ships flying all over the place, all dead and destroyed, and our giant storm dragon space creature, the next step of our evolution, our apex predator, standing victorious over all their corpses, not even injured in the process. And we're about to hatch another level 3 or 4 behemoth? I don't know. I don't think I really know what I'm doing here. Oh, it is a level 4 behemoth. Okay, well, apparently it's class 3, but the other one is a little bit class 4. Okay, sure. Whatever. It's about as powerful, and it can do the same things, which is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now we have 2 of these unstoppable beasts. 2 of these unstoppable beasts that can go around and pulverize these nations into dust for even daring to attack us. Yeah, I don't know why they all attacked us, man. That was quite rude of them. In fact, we maybe would have even let them go and get away with it. Maybe just eating a few of their planets at a time over the span of several years, but now we have destroyed many of these guys' planets. I mean, a large portion. These guys alone, yeah, they only have 8 left, and they had a lot more than that. This was their core sector. Keyword was a challenge answered. It seems our ascension will not go unchallenged. We sense an incalculable mass in the system, in the blank system. It is a void spawn, an ancient monstrosity whose presence dwarfs even the mightiest constructs of mortal ambition. Its earthly form defiles conventional understanding, casting the galaxy into a grim twilight, as if the stars themselves feared its passage. The void spawn's intent is as clear as its trajectory. It comes for us, our behemoth body, and the collective mind that dared to transcend flesh and claim dominion over the void. This is no mere confrontation of material power. It is a test of what we've become. There is no doubt that if we were to fight now, we would die. We must evade it for now and keep growing in strength until our fangs grow sharp enough to pierce the unpierceable. We can run, but we cannot hide. Okay, well that is definitely a added an added thing that I need to be worried about. Don't you think I have enough to worry about, game? Like, you know, the galactic war that I'm in. I mean, luckily for us, we are behind one choke point, and we have our entire military basically on standby. But still, let us traverse the void. Our class 4 behemoth gains a jump organ. Okay, that could actually be very good. Void swimmer plus 300% sublight speed for 3 months. Okay, that could also be good. Or accelerated reflexes, gain plus 20 evasion and plus 20 tracking for 3 months. No, we don't need that. Gains 4 cloaking strength. Wait, that could actually be so funny if we were cloaking it. But no, I think shoot fast, move faster. I think that is really what we need to do. Either jump or... okay, so we gain plus 300% sublight speed for 3 months. How long of a cooldown is it, though? That is the question. Let us traverse the void. Or shoot fast, move faster. Yeah, this also helps us in combat. So you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna shoot fast, move faster, and we're gonna do void swimmer. We don't need to do it as of just yet, but that is what we will do. I am curious on what the cooldown is. Oh, the cooldown's only 180 days. Okay, that's not bad. No, that's a pretty good ability. Okay, and now where is this void spawn? Where is this creature? I have no idea. I don't see any creature. Yeah, I don't see any void spawn creature. I guess I just need to keep looking for it. Is that it? Nope, that's spaceborne organics. Okay. Okay, we devastated this planet. Let's go ahead and get that void swimmer thing up and going. All right, boom. And now how quick even are we? Let's go ahead and see. Oh, we are basically instantly jumping to the next system. That is amazing.
Starbase under attack.
Okay. And
Starbase
we are going right in on top of them. Oh wow, we are quick, huh? Wow, we're right on top of them as soon as we jump in. And we've taken the thing. All right, awesome. Okay, yeah, no, I will definitely take that. That is a very, very nice ability. We'll do that and then go there. Yeah, that's good. And here it is. We found the Stellarlight Devourer, and oh my god. When you jump into the system, you really do realize how massive this creature is. Just look at how small the Stellarlight Devourer is, and that is a Leviathan. Anyway, it's eating the star, but we are going to eat it. And yeah, oh my god. Absolutely destroyed. Yeah, let's go ahead and retrieve that egg sac. Man. Alright, that is just one little creature destroyed. Let's go ahead and feed our guy some food and get him on the move. Where are we going to go to? Honestly, we could go right to the capital of these guys. Why? These guys have a FTL inhibitor in every single system? How is that even possible? Oh, do they have a do they have one of these in every system? Oh, okay. So they're just okay. So they're just spreading it out. I thought, okay, the deep space citadels, you just want a whole bunch of them in one system, but these guys are smart. They set one in every single system, so I have to go and click on this guy and be annoyed every single time because I have to keep making new orders. Huh. That's pretty cool. It's not going to save them, but it is going to inconvenience me quite a bit. Guys, these guys have 0 planets. They have 0 colonies. Wait, is it because they have a... I just thought of something. Is it because they have deep space citadels somewhere that they actually get to still exist with no colonies? Is that how that works? Because that is quite interesting. Yeah, I've completely destroyed them, but yet... they have no colonies left, yet they are still existing here. Well, that is quite unfortunate. Yeah, I have no idea how I would even go about trying to hunt down their very last deep space citadel. Man, that is so annoying. I don't feel like doing that. We'd have to scour the galaxy of every single one of their star bases, which, I mean, I'm sure that they don't have much juice left in them, much fight left in them, considering they literally don't have any planets left, but, Beastmaster Dynasty. Are we at war with the Why are we at war with the Beastmaster Dynasty? We shouldn't be. They joined the Great Khan. Are we back at war with them now? That doesn't make much sense, but okay. Anyway, it doesn't really matter how much we are at war with. We will, of course, win. There is nothing that can beat us down. And I'm not just being confident. Of course, I am being confident. But that's just a fact because, yeah, we're worried about these two things. What we are really worried about, though, what we're really worried about is the void spawn and avoiding that and growing our space behemoth to a size where it doesn't really matter what the empires of the galaxy think or do. We'll just yeah, we'll just be able to get right past that. Digestion. Okay, so digestion makes our sublight speed 30% less. It makes our fire rate minus 25%, but it does make us grow faster. No, I think the sublight speed plus 25% is even better because that allows us to quickly go and subdue these systems. So, yeah, that makes more sense to me. Ooh, okay. It looks like the Holy Guardians have declared war on us, and that is definitely not a fight that we can win. 146,000. Wait. 146,000? Okay, never mind. This is a fight we can definitely win. I did not expect that. Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep on keeping on. Most of our dragons can actually just straight up defeat that, and there's no problem. So, yeah. How many of these guys' planets are left? 7. Okay. Yeah, actually, we don't even have to worry about that all too much. Now, it is a shame it had to come to this, but even a fallen empire needs to know that there is no messing with the apex predators of the galaxy. There is no messing with the Valerians and our new form. We have long since evolved past the fear of these fallen idiots. So yeah, we're going to go in here and we are going to smash apart their silly little stations. Even if, yeah, even if they're trying to fight back, we are in fact going to destroy it. Celestial Throne Station, Myers Station, Sky Temple Station. We are in fact going to destroy all of their little Faith class defense platforms. Boom. And let's go ahead and take that out. We are going to be consuming the Celestial Throne as well as soon as we do. Alright. Our guy, he's still working on the first station. There we go. We got the first station. And we got all the stations. Oh, let's go ahead and take out their transports too. Let's go ahead and get right rid of those stupid transports with their 2.5k fleet army. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're going to eat Celestial Throne and then we're going to eat the Sky Temple. And that is going to be that. The Fallen Empire is not going to humiliate us this day. And I don't know why they thought they could. You know, they honestly could have taken a lesson from us. We always saw ourselves as the apex predators and wanted to do as much as we could, but we didn't. We waited until we were strong enough and then we struck. But these guys, they waited until they were weak enough and then they struck back. Wow, quite the idiotic move on their part, but, you know, an apex predator sits and waits. It does not attack when it's outnumbered, and when it is outnumbered, it doesn't attack. Oh, I don't know where and how, but we actually finally destroyed the stupid star nation that was holding on by a thread with 0 planets. The next star nation is going to hold on with 0 planets is going to be these guys. I can just see it now. They only have 2 planets left, but they have star fortresses everywhere.
You know, as this is moving on, I am going to say this is taking a long time to get past. We have been at total war with the galaxy and this actual fallen empire for a while now, but oh, we destroyed one. What are we in fleet combat with? Okay, we're in fleet combat with a thing. Okay, anyway, yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought, but we are becoming also a lot more powerful than I thought. 3.2 million already. We are now at 3.2 million. I don't know when this happened, but yes. And then our other behemoth is at 1.9 million, and we just ate the Celestial Throne. No more Celestial Throne. That is absolutely amazing. Growing pains. I mean, if we're at 3.2 million right now, I can only wonder what happens when we grow all the way up to stage 7 or 8 or whatever that is. So yeah, we lost. What did we lose? Oh, we're losing military stations. That's fine, as long as we don't lose behemoths. And there we go. Something stirs. The hunger within us is not mindless, but adaptive. New growth slither into existence, pulsing with potential. Bolstering our biological defenses will allow us to endure sustained fire from our enemies without suffering pesky injuries. We can be more thick-skinned. Our battle armor should be sturdier. Nothing can touch us if we enhance our shields. Wow, okay. 25% shield hardening. 250k hull points. 25% armor hardening. Honestly, I mean, what's wrong with just having the hull points? I think that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, we could be more thick-skinned. Bam. And oh, there's a zombie on my lawn. As a necroid empire, destroy a plantoid empire. I'm pretty sure that was the other way around. And now, yes, now we are at 3.4 million fleet power, and we just ate up all of the... Oh, we humiliated the Fallen Empire. Yeah, I guess we did. We definitely did humiliate that Fallen Empire. They surrendered to us. Awesome. Time to go and eat our other enemies. Where are they? Where are they? Honestly, there's just a whole bunch of defensive stations, which is so annoying. We'll figure it out, though. You know, we've defeated many an empire and sprawled across the galaxy far and wide. We've wiped all life out on pretty much this entire sector of the galaxy. As you can see here, there's no planets. In some places, there's not even star stations. We have just completely annihilated it. But yet, I have not seen the wonderful apex predator that we have been warned about. The, what is it called again? The Elder Void Spawn. I have not seen one trace of that Elder Void Spawn, and that's a good thing, because we would die, but yeah, I would like to at least lay my eyes on him. I would like to at least know where he is. This feels like the, you know the meme with the snail that follows you, but if, you know, you're immortal, but if the snail follows you and touches you, you're dead, you know? That's what this feels like right now. It feels like I'm starting to forget about the snail, and it feels like he's gonna sneak up and kill my 3.4 million behemoth, but, I mean, for now, he's just eating these guys' Empire's capital. Well, no, he's gonna eat the habitat first, and then he's gonna eat the capital. Yeah, he just does that. But as for the rest of the galactic powers, including the, you know, the galactic power in which we are currently eating their capital, they are pretty much completely decimated. A lot of them don't even have planets left. Like, for example, these guys down here, let's go ahead and click on them. They have 0 planets left. I don't know, they're just hiding out on a deep space citadel somewhere. Doesn't really matter to me, though. They're not going to be able to put up enough of a fight with just controlling a deep space citadel to resist our empire. We have this choke point here, and it's only 120k, but it's not even, I mean, it's not like, it's not that crazy, but I don't think they'll ever be able to overcome it. Let's go ahead and also upgrade all of this, and yep, do that. Oh, we can upgrade this to a citadel as well, and we could build more deep space citadels if we really wanted to. It doesn't really matter. We could definitely afford it. As you can see, we're just kind of sitting on the max of everything right now. Oh, Giga Cannon. Let's go ahead and do that. But yep, we are just waiting and watching for that Elder Void Spawn. Ever watchful for the creature that could wipe us out in an instant. And it seems like Reforged Sword. Huh, that's an interesting name. It seems like the new Fallen Empire has declared war on us, and they have awakened, so they should be pretty dang powerful. Ooh, they are powerful. They definitely are very, very powerful. And they have a whole bunch of meat fleets. Interesting, very interesting. Well, oh, they have a whole bunch of dead Tyanki in their systems too? Huh, I've never really looked in this, but, I wonder what exactly do they want? Status quo. What do you want? Surrender? Our war goals do not allow us to do this. Is this just a war, like just a total war that they want? Okay. I mean, they're testing us? Well, we'll be tested. I feel like we should probably move our 2 bigger behemoths on over to fight that war, and leave our other behemoths to do whatever it is they need to do in the other systems. Let's go ahead and get this guy done chomping on his planet. Oh, he's eating another planet now. Oh, he's going to eat another planet afterwards. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy out of this war and towards the Fallen Empire. I don't think he could take on all of their fleets at once, but he sure could take on a few of them at once. And then you, what is the quickest way for you to get here? Going all the way around. No, you just try to move your way through these few systems. Okay, well, we'll try to beat this Fallen Empire, and they have a lot of biological ships for us to absorb. How far away are we from our next growing pain? Pretty far. Okay, well, it looks like we're dealing with 3.5. What are we at? 3.4? Yeah, 3.5 million. Is this the Toxic God? Toxic Demigod Primal Hunger. Okay, apparently they have a god on their side. I did not know all of that, but we will be fighting it as soon as possible. Where did they even come from? I really don't know, but we will be fighting that god, and we will be devouring that god as soon as we lay this egg. We are laying an egg right now. But yeah, again, after we lay that egg, we will fight that god, and we will fight the rest of their ships, and we will, of course, win. I have no doubt in that. A Khan successor state. We're bringing our other behemoth over as well. Are you almost done with laying your egg? Okay, they laid their egg. Let's go ahead and kill that giant fleet and kill that toxic god. Let's go ahead and do that. Hold on. I want to start laying the egg as well. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at our guy here, our hero, us, the apex predator. Grand Archive destroyed. That's cool. Let's go ahead and kill that toxic demigod.
Spaceborne life form detected.
Yeah, it's not going to stand a chance. Somehow we've already annihilated its hull and not its shield.
Take them?
Oh, there we go. Done and done. Let's go ahead and oh, we have. Oh, the other swarm is at war with our other giant behemoth. Okay, we'll go ahead and take care of them as well. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, awesome. Oh, there seems to be another Fallen Empire swarm coming for us from this way. Yeah, they will not absolutely do anything to our 3.5 million fleet. Yeah, absolutely not. So, yeah, I guess we're good. I had nothing to worry about. Maybe a little bit to worry about if they start trying to go for our home systems, but the only thing I have to worry about is remembering to get my actual fleets. Because remember, we actually have actual fleets at home, just waiting, and they haven't done anything. We have actual fleets at home waiting to defend us, so yeah, that should be that. Only 50k, yeah, we'll be able to deal with them just fine. Yep, taking out more of their fleets. They really don't stand much of a chance at all. In fact, we're actually leaving the system quicker than we can destroy their fleets. Oh, no, they retreated, okay. Oh, they killed one of our scientists? Where? I guess over here. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, they're absolutely not going to be able to do much to us. In fact, we should probably just go to their home systems and start eating them. Are they ready to settle a status quo? No. Okay. Relative naval strength minus 37. Apparently they're stronger than us, but I haven't really seen that. Oh, I see him. I see him, and it looks like he's about to kill our... Oh, no, he's just sitting there. Okay, we should probably move our little spawn out of the way here. Yeah, you can go over here, I guess. I mean, they're kind of trapped in a corner a little bit, but I guess we'll move them slightly farther away just in case. Wow, that is scary. But yes, we do have eyes on the Elder Awakened Void Spawn. Look at that guy. He's even more epic than we are, honestly. Look at that guy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, it really is going to be a fight of the kaijus. But we are not ready for that. We are not ready for that just as of yet. But what we are ready for is this battle against their largest fleet. The largest fleet that I have seen of the Fallen Empire. We will be taking it on in Mortal Kombat with our primary form. And I don't think it will be a close battle. But let's go ahead and watch. Let's just go ahead and watch. We'll keep it at fastest just because we know what's going to happen. And yeah, they're all shooting at it, but look how tiny they are compared to the massive, I would say planet-sized, but that doesn't even count, or that doesn't even start to describe it. I would say sun-sized, you know, but yeah, that also doesn't count. Yeah, they're shooting missiles at it. They're doing a whole bunch of stuff, but in the end, it is absolutely not going to matter. They retreated. Yep, there they go. And you see their stupid little meat ships flying into oblivion and dying. Yeah, there you go. No more Fallen Empire. There we go. Let's go ahead and move to their main systems so that we can just start eating them for their disrespect. Oh, they're hunting our lesser spawn. I'm not 100% sure that they'll all be able to survive this battle. Oh, no, I think we will be able to survive. Oh, pause the game, please. Let's go ahead and retreat, retreat, and retreat. Yeah, these guys are taking... This is kind of an important little system for us because it had a gateway and it connected us to the rest of the galaxy over here, but we'll be able to survive the loss. In fact, I should probably get this this kaiju in particular to go and hunt down this 450k fleet here, or at least take back that system. And this kaiju, he is going over to, yes, he's going over to end the Fallen Empire's core sector. I think now that we found out what exactly is going to be our biggest hurdle in the galaxy, which is of course this stupid little awakened empire, this little end game crisis here. We can't actually get the crisis fighter perk, so it doesn't really matter about that. We're just going to grab that. We don't need a colossus. We really don't need anything else. We just need that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, these guys are coming for a random starbase. I don't really care about that. Also, we are going to start retreating our creatures, I think, back into Let's go ahead and move here. We are going to start retreating our creatures back into our space. Our smaller creatures, of course. It is a dangerous galaxy out there, especially for them. And, hold on. I'm going to set up a crew quarters here and move our military to defend this point as well. In fact, I should also build another deep space citadel. We're going to have to start bunkering down here. The galaxy, yeah, is becoming a quite dangerous place. Let's go ahead and just build it. Yeah, if we can build it right here, why not? Concentrate it all in one place. Speaking of deep space citadels, they have a good amount of them over here. Look at this, 425k. What an absolutely, completely ridiculous deep space citadel. I mean, that is completely ridiculous. And they have 3 of them there. 3. That is insane. But, I mean, what choice do we have but to get through it? So, yeah, we're gonna have to try. And try we will. We have one final trick up our sleeve, this Pulse Stone, which increases our shield hardening, our energy weapon damage, our combat disengagement chance. We are going to activate this before we go in there. We have both of our most powerful behemoths, and yeah, we're just going to have to go in there and hope we win this battle. I mean, it should be completely fine. We're at 3.5 million. Oh, the Holy Guardians. Yeah, these bozos think they can take us. That is right. Yeah, we're getting a lot of heat right now. We're getting a lot of heat, but you know, it is fine. We'll make it out alive. We got our main guy in there, and we should. Oh, they are really hurting our kaijus, but we're hurting them back. Oh, we won against one. This is the lowest I've ever seen the main guy. But we did, in fact, handedly win this, so that is good. We got 2 of these gigantic guys here. I really don't see how they could have won that, but anyway. Do they have any... Oh, they have no giant, stupidly big, they have no stupidly big defense stations here. We're just going to get one of our kaijus each to eat both of those. Select a mutation. With enough energy, shields can be ignored. Our class for Behemoth gains 25% shield penetration and 5 monthly upkeep. Okay, well, the 5 monthly upkeep means absolutely nothing to us. Our projectiles shall penetrate the thickest armor. Gnats shall not bother us. Gains 15 tracking plus 25 point defense. I assume a lot of these hive mind swarm creatures are working with either missiles or strike craft. That's normally how like biological hive mind kind of things go. With enough energy, shields can be ignored. Our projectile shall penetrate the thickest armor. Gnats shall not bother us. 15 tracking and 25 point defense fire rate. I think we'll just do penetrate the thickest armor because these guys, I'm pretty sure they have mostly armor and not shields. Yeah, no, wait. 484,000 versus 260,000. Apparently the starbase is mostly shields. I was completely wrong. 25% shield penetration. But do we really care about that? You know what? Nope. We're just going for the safe option. We're going for tracking. We're going for point defense. That just makes sense to me. And, you know, ignoring shields, ignoring all that kind of stuff. I mean, what exactly does that do for us if, like, yeah, we ignore some shields, but we still have to. Yeah, we still have to. I mean, that would only work with very highly shielded, very highly armored targets with not a lot of hull points. And as you can see, they have more hull points than anything on this thing. So yeah, that would not work for this specific station anyway. Take a look at this. We're just eating 2 Fallen Empire worlds at the same time. Just take a look at. I mean, this is an incredible picture here. This is just incredible. Slowing down for a second again, and it just shows how powerful this is. 3.5 million! 3.5 million fleet power! That is an insane number for one creature. For a creature that we didn't even have to really, like, build. I mean, sure, we did spend a lot of food on it, but not as much as you would think. Oh, what's going on here? A 476,000 fleet power. Oh, this is the other fallen empire. Oh, I was wondering what the hell was going on there. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get into their capital. I think we should be able to do this just fine. If we took out 3 of these 400k stations, we'll be able to take out 2 of them very, very easily. Yep, there we go. Easily destroyed. Wow, that one already surrendered. And pirate sighted. We don't care about that. And there we go. You get working on devouring this habitat. And the main kaiju, you get worried on devouring their capital. How many pops are even on their capital? 22,000. A tasty, tasty snack. Oops, we accidentally ran into the Fallen Empire fleet. I guess we'll go ahead and take that out real quick while they're distracted on our newly acquired deep space citadels. Okay, yep, they lost immediately. Sucks to be them. And of course, we're eating more of these wonderful worlds here. Another 20k pops in our belly for our main kaiju, and then this guy is going to start eating the 3 planets on this here. Well, 2 planets and a habitat. He'll eat the habitat, and we'll save the juicy meals for our main guy, of course. That is enough. You still don't understand war. Yeah, I think I do understand war, and we are not peacing out with you. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate for you. We will peace out with these guys, though. The Watchers, I really am not really interested in going and destroying right now. I'm just not interested in it. Oh, looks like these guys are... Okay, Watchful Swarm. Oh, I thought they were coming for us, but no, they're going for our ally. Okay, well, you can avoid us for now, but soon you will have to go through this massive system with all of my young little kaijus and my old fleets that are still very, very powerful, and everything else that you're gonna have to throw at that to make it even flinch. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a very satisfying few days. 2.3 million taking out their 300k fleet right here, 300 to 400k, and bam. And then we're gonna go ahead and jump into this system and take out another 645k fleet right here, and boom, there we go. I'm instantly coming in and annihilating them, and this isn't even our biggest kaiju, mind you. This is the secondary gentleman, and in fact we're about to build a secondary gentleman. This guy is already at 168 out of 300 growth. We just gotta wait for him to do another few days, and bam, putting him into a fury. He's gonna eat this planet. He's gonna get very fed by that, and then once we get that done, we will put him in the crystal. And yeah, we're not gonna end any wars here anytime soon. No, we are eating up your planets, and it is feeding us, and it is wonderful. So yeah, that is our current plan, and I guess we're just waiting for this growing pain situation to happen. I mean, like, at the end of the day, this is quite slow. Honestly, very quite slow. Only 0.6 per month. I mean, I wonder what happens if we switch to digestion. Okay, 1.9 a month. Okay, that is a huge difference. I guess we'll do that for now. Ship fire rate, sublate speed reduction. That kind of sucks for us, but I do think we'll be able to survive it just fine. Yeah, we'll be able to survive it just fine. Wait, what did the thing that we were doing before even give us? Sublight speed, ship fire. Okay, so it's nerfing our fire rate and our sublight speed by 25 and 30% respectively. That is quite bad, but yeah, again, we should be able to survive that. And if it speeds up our situation, I mean, we kind of need that, because wow, is it taking a long time. I mean, we are in the year 2427 here. It's time. It is time. Ooh, we have another mutation, and this one seems very, very interesting. The damage we inflict, a death right, the last thing our enemies experience before their puny lives are extinguished. Puny is an understatement at this point. So we can hold them in place, unlocks behemoth action, gravity pulse. Every hostile military ship in the system receives between 150 and 450 damage, suffers minus 90% sublight speed and minus 50% minus 50 evasion chance for 30 days, which definitely seems awesome. Then we have Behemoth Action Energy Spike. Deals 12k damage to the largest hostile military ship in the system, which seems pretty bad, honestly. Just one ship. It seems pretty bad. Strategically dismember them. Energy Burst. Deals 60% damage to every ship in the largest hostile military fleet in the galaxy. I think it's definitely between strategically dismember them and hold them in place, but man, holding them in place, minus 90% sublate speed and minus 50 evasion chance, that seems so cool. But honestly, is it even useful? Because our weapons are so long range on our kaijus anyway, and they're so fast. So honestly, yeah, let's just go ahead and strategically dismember them. I think that is the smart thing to do. And yeah, now we have an energy burst. Cost 3,000. Deals 60% damage to every ship in the largest hostile military fleet in the system. Wow, that would be really good against Satana, right? Because it would do. No, we're not signing a peace deal. It would do 60% of Satana's entire ship destroyed. Wow. This honestly, this is so powerful. This crisis path. I feel like you could destroy every single crisis if you really wanted to at this point. And this guy should be, yep, he's full enough to grow up. Awesome. So we'll have a third level 3 kaiju. Oh my goodness, dude, we're getting powerful. Can we catch up to these guys? I want to do the energy burst. Okay. Oh, they left. I really don't think the thing would kept them in place. If the thing kept them in the system, then that would be really good. But they were already jumping out of the system, so that first ability would not have done anything. Wait. Oh, I can still activate the ability. There we go. Energy burst. Bam. And did that do much? I think it did. I think it definitely helped, but I don't know. Forced to step down due to ambitious peers. Who is the ambitious peer? Nobody good. No, I guess you, xenophobe genius. You're allowed on the council. Boom, 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 and sure, new worlds. There we go. So that was quite simple of a task to wipe them out. I'm not sure how much our energy burst really helped, but yep, I'll take it. And then this guy, oh, we need to, okay, it looks like we need to clear a path backwards here. We got another 400k, and then we got a whole bunch of other fleets here. You know, say what you want about these, what's it called? Hive-minded people. Even though we've destroyed their home system, they are building fleets like it's nobody's business. We just need to get this class 2 behemoth back to our space so we can upgrade it to a class 3 behemoth, and that will be very, very powerful. No, we don't want to upgrade that. We don't care too much about that. Whoa, they just started building a Dyson sphere here. Who built this Dyson sphere? Was it my vassals? My vassals were very powerful. I say were because that's pretty much past tense at this point. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this system in our in our empire whenever we can here. Wow, that is completely awesome. And say goodbye to Earth, everybody. It had a good run. It was actually part of our very, very powerful vassal for the longest time, and we defended it for as long as we could. Okay, let's be honest, we didn't really defend that thing. But, you know, it defended us a little bit, you know, it pushed back against the galactic community. But now, before I eat it, I'm just going to show you that it is not the Earth you once knew. It is just a hive-minded, basically Pertheon Scourge infested world, and there's no humans on. Oh, actually, ultra-human superior slaves. Okay, well there are humans on it, but they're slaves, so I'm putting them out of their misery. I'm a very nice guy. And there it goes. Goodbye, Earth. I'm sorry to see it go. And we have yet another mutation. As a stalwart force in the galaxy, we will benefit from increased endurance. Yes, we will. Okay, tissue regeneration affords us longevity. 15% daily hull regen. We will never surrender. 25% damage reduction. Just in general? Wow, that's pretty good. Or brute force is the only way. I mean, regenerating 15% of our hull a day seems very, very good. What even is our hull? Let's take a look here. Where's our... Okay, behemoth. Our behemoth is... Okay.
Is that 1,000,000? 1,250,000? And we're regenerating 15% of it a day? Yeah, I think that'll do it. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Tissue regeneration. I mean, minus 25% damage, that's obviously good, but if we get the 15% hull a day, we could keep fighting for a very, very long time, and there's really not much any fleets can do about it unless they do all of their damage at once, which most fleets don't normally do, right? Galactic power surge. Okay, here's the crisis. Instruments across the Valerian Genomics have suddenly picked up a subspace surge of massive proportions in the galaxy. Well, we'll figure out where exactly that crisis is going to be. And I love how our only vassal left is pretty much just these guys, because they're absolutely within us. Let's go ahead and take a look at where they spawned. Ah, perfect. Yeah, let them eat. Let them eat. We're eating. Let them eat. Feeding grounds reached. You'll find that you won't find too many more planet. Well, I guess you spawned in the exact right place, as these are the exact planets we have not actually, you know, taken yet. But all right, sure. We'll yeah. You go ahead and eat the rest of the planets we haven't already eaten, and we'll take care of you later. Can we see how powerful they are? I don't think so, though. Yeah, I don't think so.
Under attack.
And we have no way of getting over there either, really, so... Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to, let the powers of the galaxy deal with that for now. We can't get over there, and we also cannot simply, we also can't actually, see over there either. Yeah, we finally got to 100% war exhaustion as well. I don't really know why. We haven't lost literally anything. I mean, besides, you know, the stations that we occupied out in the middle of the galaxy. Other than that, yeah, we haven't really lost anything. But we are at 100% war exhaustion. I guess our people are finally tired of it. Yep, I just wanted to grab this Dyson Sphere again, and I will offer them the status quo. There we go. We will accept this for now. Impressive. You would have done well back in our time. Perhaps you could have defended Shala where others failed. We must do this again sometime! Exclamation point. Wow, he's pretty happy with himself, losing all of his core worlds and all of that stuff. But, you know, I mean, he's in it for the love of war, and, you know, I can respect that. So, that is pieced out. We're gonna have to find new planets to eat now. At least nothing in the galaxy is actually threatening us anymore, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. We have yet another Class 2 behemoth that is about to grow up. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 Class 3 behemoths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll have 4 Class 3 behemoths or better. And yet another mutation. This is going faster now. I probably should have started digesting a little bit earlier, but, you know, it's all good. Swarming with our spawn, we will ravage planets and strip systems of anything edible, which is most things. We must ask ourselves, how best could we support our progeny? We will allow them to be fast. Every ship in the system gets 25% ship fire rate and evasion chance. Ooh, ship fire rate. Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's really good. They will rally in our light. We spawn a medium fleet, 64, that will die in 6 months. This fleet does not use naval capacity. Okay, a 64 fleet that doesn't use naval capacity. That's actually pretty good, because we can send that fleet to go take a random system that we need, or destroy a random, you know, thing we need, and then it'll just die, and we don't have to worry about bringing it back or repairing it or anything. That's pretty good. Or we will help them be strong. Repairs 30% of hull points, repairs 30% armor. I don't know about that. We will allow them to be fast. They will rally in our light. I guess we'll do, they will rally in our light. I think we're already strong enough to beat anything in our way, especially if we got all of our kaijus together. We're gonna have 3 level 3 ones very soon, so we have 3.2 million, we have 1.9 million, we have 1.9 million, and we'll have another 1.9 million. And of course, these are the things where we are nerfed significantly. So we are nerfed. Oh, not that. We are nerfed significantly because of we're choosing digestion, minus 25% fire rate, all that stuff, sublight speed reduction 30%,
and we're still that powerful. So we gather all of them into a system, and then we add another 25% fire rate. I think, yeah, but it doesn't really matter. But we're not fighting a 25 times crisis, so we'll just do They Will Rally in Our Light. That is a more useful, more practical ability anyway. Okay, we're getting our first look at the extra-dimensional invaders, and they are not weak. Not weak at all. In fact, if we jumped into this system right now, I'm not sure I'd have our bets on us. Not at the moment. Of course, we are alone, of course, and we are also not buffed up, and we're also nerfed from our growing pains as we are simply digesting right now. But, yeah, a little bit scary, that we will have to bring the rest of our kaijus over here to actually defeat this, and a little bit scary that we can't defeat it right now. I was kind of hoping to just go over there and address the issue right now, but no, it's going to take a little bit more than that. Yep, the Unbidden have blocked our pathway out, which means I guess we're going to have to fight them. They are, in fact, yep, they're going in, so let's go ahead and do the whole energy burst. Deal 60% damage to the largest military fleet. Bam. And did that do it? I don't... Did it do 60% damage? Because I didn't see 60% damage done. I legitimately did not see 60% damage done. I don't know where they got that from, but alright, well, we escaped. That's the important part, and we killed them, so... Huh. Oh, they're bringing in more forces? Oh, no, they left. Okay, good. Here we go. I think this is the second to last one before we actually... Well, this is the last one before we actually become the true apex predators of the galaxy and surpass the ancient void spawn, and, of course, surpass every other piece of garbage empire in this stupid little galaxy. Obviously, we are the apex predator when it comes to them, when it comes to the Unbidden, when it comes to the improved Farine aggression. Yeah, we don't care too much about them, but when it comes to that ginormous, true apex predator in the galaxy, we have been biding our time. We have been digesting, but now our unrelenting strength must be demonstrated for all who dwell in the galaxy. We will embrace our combative skills with the next step of our evolution. Embrace the anger within. Okay, Behemoth Fury. Upon entering combat, our Class 4 Behemoth gains Behemoth Frenzy for 60 days. Ship fire rate plus 40%. Sublate speed plus 20%. Daily hull regen minus 2%. Daily armor regen minus 5. Okay. That sounds good. I mean, we already have way too much. Well, not too much. There's never too much, but we have plenty of hull regen, so that is completely fine. Learn to temper our anger. No. Channel our fury to inspire those around us. Behemoth inspiration. No, absolutely not. Embrace the anger within. We will embrace the anger. We will become our most powerful selves, and we will destroy our enemies mercilessly. That is what an apex predator does at the end of the day. Direct control. Something stirs. The hunger within us is not mindless, but adaptive. New growth slither into existence, pulsing with potential. Yes, I know that's on every single one, but it's been a while since we read it. We can now unleash the catastrophic wave of cryoclastic and pyroclastic fury, powerful enough to tear reality asunder. In short, we wield a weapon that will scorch the galaxy itself, but our dominion does not end with destruction. We feel the behemoth's every sinew, its every pulse, every titanic muscle bending to our will, as if it was our own flesh. With a mere thought, we command its vast form, its limbs, its maw, the titanic void-born heart that beats with our intent. This is no mere vessel. We are the behemoth now. Space belongs to us. Okay. Indomitable Lord of Beasts. Damage to Elder Void Spawn minus 1900. Okay. Unlocks Behemoth action. Thalacrastic Roar. Deals devastating damage to all fleets and colonies in the system. 25,000 food. Space belongs to us now. Yes. Yes, it does. We are now the top apex predators, and yeah, Thermastic Roar. What is our fleet power now that we are not nerfed? Now that we are not shackled by our growing pains? Let's see. 3.4. I don't think it's 3.4. I think it's a little stronger. considering. Is it actually 3.4? Okay, I guess it's actually 3.4. Okay, we came through this gateway and we're about to go to the other gateway. And while we do that, let's just take advantage of every possible advantage we can possibly have. So first, I think I want to do militarist applications, shield damage, armor damage. Okay, yeah, we'll do armor damage. That's good. Anything else we can do here? No. Government type. Is there anything we can do like... Okay, our thing is hunger. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Rapid deployment. Can we do... Okay, we can't do no retreat anymore. Okay, I guess we'll do rapid deployment, defense in depth. No. Okay. I guess that's all for that. And then for our strategic resources, almost forgot. Yes, go back to the government tab. Let's go ahead and I haven't actually activated any of the cool stuff yet, even though I feel really dumb for not, because we have so much rare resources. I even took down rare resource buildings because we were making too much. So let's go ahead and do shield boost, volatile ammunition, volatile explosives, volatile reactive armor, crystalline sensors, focusing crystals, every possible advantage that we can possibly have. Anything else? A grand fleet. Yes. Any other advantage we have? We already have the relic boosting our power. I don't think so. I think that's about everything. I mean, maybe... Yeah, no, I think that's about everything. So let's go ahead and get into position and kill this. Oh, where did the void spawn go? He's moving. He's in a hyper relay. He looks stuck in the hyper relay. Elder void bro? Elder void step bro? Are you stuck? No, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go kill that thing. Okay, our beautiful cacophony of flesh is here. Oh my god, look at that thing. That is insane. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab all of these guys, grab this guy, and go right through the portal and defeat that stupid Elder Void Spawn. That thing that has been haunting us for our entire, you know, since we wanted to be the Apex Predator. This guy shows up, says he's the Apex Predator. No, absolutely not. So let's go ahead and let's do an energy burst, of course, to destroy that Void Spawn. Let's do a... Do we do a thermastic roar? It does devastating damage to all fleets. You know what? Sure. Let's go ahead and do it. And then we'll spawn the fleet too. And I think that's about all we can do. So let's go ahead and see. We are doing some good damage to its armor, which is definitely good. Definitely a good sign. Looks like our stupid fleets are focusing on the unbidden station. Why? Who cares about that thing? We have an Elder Void Spawn. We are fighting. Oh wow. Apparently this battle is equivalently matched. That is quite scary. Where even is the Elder Void Spawn in this cacophony of flesh here? He's just inside of us. We're just, you know, we're just on top of each other. He's initiating the thermoclasm, and oh, there we go. Looks like we destroyed some of our own fleets in the making, but oh, looks like we destroyed all of our own fleets in the making. Well, that's not good. Wait, did we? Commander Heath Bloom survived. Void Slayers. Oh, we did it. Oh my god. I was too busy laughing about how we killed all of our own fleets. But you know what? An Apex Predator, you know, lions sometimes kill cubs to eat if they're hungry. You know, that's how we're justifying this. Anyway, though the Elder Void Spawn has perished, its body fumes with residual energy. Where is the Elder Void Spawn? Oh, he's shrunk. Look at him. Ancient and potent. To us, it is nourishing banquet of raw potential. The sinews and marrow of the beast shall be consumed, its alien essence entwined with our own. The Void Spawn's power was immense, and now it is ours to wield. The feast has just begun. Ship fire rate plus 10%, damage reduction plus 15%. Bam. And there he is. The Void Spawn has went belly up, and it has died. Wonderful, wonderful. We are the true Apex Predators of the galaxy. No one can say otherwise. Of course, we could go and defeat the stupid Unbidden right now if we wanted to, or we could defeat all the other empires, defeat the fallen empires. It doesn't matter. We are the Apex Predators, and everyone knows it. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I love the new DLC, and I hope to see you in the next one.